the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, thought I would take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and we got upset. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Now the ground is wide, so go to it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing a sleighing song. Just get a bobtail nag, 240 for his speed. Then hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a
Masaya ba tayo dyan? Masaya ba, Miss Rhea?
from the bottom of
I don't think she's there.
Oh, Rhea, wala siya. Sana pagdasal niyo mawala na ang COVID next year. Nakita tayo. Uuwi kami. Basta walang quarantine kasi mahirap kung may quarantine. So, excited na ba kayo? So, for tonight kasi umaga ngayon dito sa akin. For tonight, meron tayong What's in the Box. Meron tayong Q&A. So, for tonight, meron tayong, dito ba dapat ako nakatingin?
Yeah.
So, for tonight, meron tayong, kasi nakatingin ako doon sa monitor For tonight, meron tayong Q&A, What's in the Box, and of course, raffles para dun sa business natin. So, yung dalawa dyan, na-receive na nila yung kanilang kit with some products and everything. So, ina-enjoy na nila. Sabi ko sa kanila, you have to start learning the business. And, yeah, well, it's up to them kung hindi nila gagawin ang business. Wala lang akong magagawa. Kasi sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi ko kayo tuturuang humingi ng humingi. Tuturuan ko kayong... Mahina ang boses ko? Mahina ba? So, tuturuan ko kayong mangisda, hindi manghingi ng isda. Mahirap yung habang buhay tayong humihingi ng isda. So, mahina ba? Okay, so I have to get closer when closer. Okay. Urong tayo, Tita Rose. Okay.
Or you can just take the mic. Yes.
Mic, so mahina ba? Mahinang ano? Ginaw ngayon sa amin dito. Nag-uumpisa na magreklamo ang mga tao dahil malamig. Tingala ako dito, dapat ako nakatingin. I wanna wish you a Merry
Hello, hello.
Christmas. That's good? Where's my malaking mic? So, okay. Sige, ito na lang. Hawakan ko na lang si mic. Okay. Diba pwede bang isabit ko na lang dito, I guess? Wait. Paano ba to? So, ako si Anchor Tita Rose. Wait, lumabas ang dibdib. Wait. Pagalitan tayo niyan. Ano ba? Oh, where is that thing? Hold on.
Put it in your nose.
Hindi na kasi look. Hindi. Teka lang. Oh, wait. So, hindi kasi tayo sanay sa mga ganito eh. Okay. Let me know if it's kung okay na. Okay na ba ang sound ko, mga petals? Okay na ba? So, ang hirap naman ng ganyan. Okay. So, as I've said,
Kulit ni Tita, parang si Mel Tiangco.
sino may sabi makulit ako? Okay. Tulad ng nasabi ko, ngayon, magkakaroon tayo ng mahaba-haba tayo ngayon. Kaya, yung mga internet nyo, yung mga load nyo, mahaba-haba. So, ngayon, magkakaroon tayo ng maalog-alog na, naka-ready na. What's in the box? At saka, syempre, magkakaroon din tayo ng Q&A. At saka, ng raffles. Magra-raffles tayo ngayon. Raffles. Okay? Para dun sa business natin. But, of course, sabi ko nga sa inyo, may mga requirements, may mga mechanics to join for the raffles, di ba? So, ngayon, andyan naman si Miss RC, siya mag-a-assist. Ginising ko pa yan. Sakit-sakit tuhod niyan. Siya na nag-circus. Nag-circus, wala namang audience. Nag-circus siya, walang audience, di ba? But anyway, so ngayon medyo pa, pero namamaga ang tuhod niya. Alam mo yung nag-violet di ba pag nag-violet siya, umitim, violet, black na umitim, tapos may sugat yung tuhod niya. Iningat-ingatan yung tuhod niya nung maliit. Wala yung peklat, ha? Take note, walang peklat. Kung ngayon kailang tumanda saka nagkakapeklat sa katalinuhan. Joke. Nagsisirkus, wala namang show, wala namang audience. Nagsirkus dun sa nag-dive na wala namang tubig, 'di ba? Sa kaya kakita, si Miss RC lang 'yun. Gusto niyang maging nag-exhibition. Anyway. So, ilan na ba tayo diyan? Ilan na bang ating mga petals? 12 pa lang, nako. Asan yung iba diyan? Message kayo, Tita Rose. Miss na namin kayo, Tita Rose, mag-live kayo, Tita Rose, malungkot. Ngayon, tignan mo, kanina pa ako, na-late na nga ako ng Na-late na nga ako ng pag-live eh. So, but for now, meron tayong papanoodin. Kasama yun sa natin eh, sa Q&A. Okay? Kasama yun sa Q&A, may papanoodin tayo din. So, kailangan mag-pay attention kayo. Okay? Kasi panonoodin natin, kasi sabi ko nga, di ba ang natin yan is more on business tayo, di ba? So last time is tinakil ko na nagbigay ako ng introduction. Pero ngayon, gusto ko malaman nyo, merong tawag nito sa YouTube din to, pero isa siya sa powerful speaker when it comes to the product ng ating company. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala, hindi lang tayo magko-concentrate doon. Sasabihin ng iba naku, Tita Rose, pero kung kayo makikinig, manonood, definitely makukuhaan yung mga tanong. Kasi yung mga itatanong lang naman namin andun din naman sa panonoorin nyo. So kaya ngayon, sabi I remember last time, daw ang mapasabog ni Tita Rose. Ngayon magpapasabog tayo. Kaya, so i-share nyo, invite nyo yung mga tao sa Facebook. Maybe you can open it to Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. sa Facebook para makaka-transfer sila. So, ayusin mo na ni
I'll find
not anytime soon, I don't know. So, I have
yes or no.
yes, because habang manonood sila kasi sabi sa inyo.
Because I'll open it on Facebook once you like comment.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kasi I just had another, call. Imagine, this is as early as, what time is it? It's for, someone calling? No. Yeah, so sabi ko naman, ba't ba tayo nag-i-English? Tagalog na nga tayo. Tumawag sila, emergency, imagine. Kaya, ang buhay ni Tita Rose ay laging emergency. Di ba, ma-emergency. Asan na isang cellphone?
It's behind you.
It's behind me. Okay. So, ilan na tayo dyan? I-share nyo para, ayan, natanggal. So, okay ba ako excuse me. Ganun pala yun. Oh, ano yan? Natanggal siya. Okay. Good. Parang kailan lang, di ba? December din yun. Nag-start akong ng first ever vlog ko that was last November, I believe. Kung sino yung mga original dyan, yung unang-una, di ba? November yun eh. Tapos nagpa-raffle agad tayo. Si Miss Rosel ang ang grand prize, di ba? Rosel Felix Mania. Siya ang grand prize nun. So, malayo kasi yung kaya hindi ko nakikita. Salamin ko. Magkwento naman kayo dyan, kumusta na yung nag-birthday, yung birthday girl natin. Si Miss, kinukuha yung mga, okay. So, salamin ko, kailangan na siyang palitan. Yan. Kumusta ang Christmas dyan dito sa amin? Sa totoo lang, nagkaroon ng yung baha. Atras na lang ako gusto ko sumandal. Sandal tayo dyan, sandal. Umulan, na-delayed lahat ng mga deliveries and everything. Ang tagal. So may mga in-expect kami mga deliveries pero hanggang ngayon di pa. Imagine mo pabalik-balik, umiikot-ikot, di ba? So sana makarating na. Hopefully this coming week. Kasi ngayon ang tawag nito, Saturday morning dito sa amin, sa inyo. Mahina ba ang boses ko? May mic na ako Mahina ba? So, wait. I'm gonna check yung mga nagme-message. Paano sumali sa Raffle, Sheila? Alison, okay. Anong napansin? Kenneth. Maricar Herrera. Masali po ako. Petals, may mga petals ko dyan. May mga nagtatanong paano to sumali. O sino may mga nag-invite sa kanila. You have to share. Kayo madaya kayo mga petals, Pag in-invite nyo sila, you have to explain as well kung paano sila manalo. Kayo talaga, ini-invite nyo sila, sinishare nyo sila, hindi naman sinasabi kung paano din ang gagawin nila para qualified din silang manalo. Mandaya nyo, kayo lang ang gustong manalo? No, huwag kayong ganyan. Hindi maganda yan. Sabi nga always share your blessings. Diba? Kasi ang blessings, dumadating yan unexpectedly dun sa time na hindi mo inaasahan talaga. Diba? So, tsaka huwag isipin na ang blessings is more on financial. Tandaan yan. Hindi lang sa financial ang mga blessings. Pwede yung physical, pwede yung, ano pa ba? Sige, sabihin nyo. Diba? Hindi lang purong material na bagay. Yung gumising tayo sa isang umaga is blessing na yun, diba? Hindi lahat ng tao may mga nagigising pa, lalo na yung mga may sakit, diba? So, magpasalamat tayo.
Kaya i-share nyo, ang dami nagtatanong. Explain nyo kung paano sila makahabol, makashare. Kahit hindi man sila makasali dun sa raffles natin, at least sa Q&A. Well, sa Q&A, sinabi ko naman sa inyo, kahit ngayon kayo sumali, makinig lang kayo, panoodin nyo lang yung papakita ko sa inyong video, makakasali kayo. Kaya mahaba-haba ang ating session ngayon. Sinyo, na maaga ba yung higa ko kagabi? Tulog ko, hindi pa nga rin lang eh. Pero pinilit kong bumangon ng maaga para sa inyo. Kahit tingnan yung mata ko, naniningkit-ningkit pa. Di ba? Naniningkit-ningkit pa yung mata ko. Oh. Yung eyebags ko, naglalabasan pa. Di ba? Dahil, na-miss ko rin kayo eh. Alam kong miss ko na rin kayo. So, okay ba yung yung aking sounds? Good enough na ba? Pakitignan mo nga, Miss RC. No, ito na nga eh. Hawak ko na eh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, check it. So, yung mga naandyan, so okay ba yung aking audio?
let's wait for them.
Yeah, so, ilan na kayo dyan? Ilan na yung mga naandyan? So, para may start na natin yung kasi gusto ko, i-open din ni Miss RC yung sa FB, so para makapunta sila mapanood din nila yung sa YouTube. So, i-open mo na yung sa tignan mo, si Miss RC, itong office namin, nagkonting, ang tawag? No, not, what do you call that? I forgot.
Renovation.
Makeover. Renovation is parang medyo, mas malaki yung renovation eh. Nag-makeover siya. Diba? And it's also a blessing. Tapos yung living room namin, may makeover din.
Maybe try to just
Mahina pa rin ba? Mahina pa rin. Hilahin mo, Miss RC. Kasi nahihirapan ako na nakaganon eh. So, gusto ko mahina pa rin. Mahina pa rin. So, asa natin yung mikropono, yung isang nakatayo? Okay na to. Anyway, mamaya naman So, ilan na yung mga naandyan? So we can start. Para, gusto ko kasi pag nag-start kasi, lugi naman yung mga wala pa. Pag nag-start na yung video, kasi importante yung video na ipapalabas natin. So, you have to be, attentive para makita nyo yung papalabas natin. Very informative at saka gagamitin natin sa business. Ang business is seryoso tayo dito. Sabi ko nga dun sa mga nanalo na-receive na nila yung kanilang prize, yung kit nila with the product itself, ginamit na nga, excited na nga eh. Yung iba, I don't know kung sabi ko sa kanila, tutulungan ko kayo magkaroon ng mga international business partners kung makikita kong seryoso kayo, di ba? So, mag-start na tayo pretty much soon, siguro, para lahat makapag-umpisa ng tama. So, are you guys ready? So, kailangan ko makita mga heart nyo dyan. Heart, para makapag-umpisa na tayo. Heart, wala akong nakikitang heart Meron ba?
no.
Walang heart. Naririnig nyo ba ako? Heart. Puro, dyan emoji na. Malayo kasi sa akin yung monitor. Yes, heart. Gusto ko yung mga heart na, yung pag pinindot mo yung lumilipad-lipad, gano'n, gumagano'n.
Oh, that's in,
Ano ba yun? Sa Facebook? Wala ba yung gano'n? Yung pag pinindot mo, gumagano'n. Dumadami. Di ba? Yan, puro heart. Love. Di ba? Give love on Christmas Day. Di ba? Wala pa si Rhea. Rhea, where are you, Rhea?
Oh, did you receive her package already?
Yes, she did receive her balikbayan box.
More heart.
More heart. Na-receive niya na yung balikbayan box niya. Tagal, di ba?
Thank you for the cake, Tita Rose.
Oh, you're welcome, Kenneth. Nag-enjoy ka naman sa tawag nito, sa birthday celebration mo, di ba? So, ano yan? Chok. Ilan na sila? So, kailangan na natin magsimula para yung iba dyan iiyak na naman, Tita Rose, maubos na yung load ko. Di ba pag gabi, parang unlimited? Ayan. Ano yan, sa Facebook na ba yan? Good. Not yet. So, yeah. So, asan yung, yung bilog natin, ganon?
Do you wanna use that?
I guess. So, pwede ba? Yeah, so, para nilagay mo ba sa kabila?
Do you wanna use the light?
Of course, if I can, mas maganda. Para makita nila yung beautiful Tita Rose. Diba? So, yes. Pwede ba dito lang sa harapan ko, ganon, or what? So, yeah. Siguro kailangan ko na mag-hire ng mga director, ng mga production number, admin.
Assistant number 2.
I need assistant. Sino mag-apply dyan? Ng assistant, Miss Assistant number 2. Sino ba dyan? Para wala eh. Busy. Matumba ang iyong yeah. So, para yan. Diba? Ma-heart-heart nyo dyan. Wow, color yellow yung heart nila. Purple, orange.
Nabenta na po Tita Rose, kape pa lang.
Kape pa lang. That's good. So, alam niyo naman siguro yung center na malapit sa inyo, di ba? Meron ka ng padating na na what do you call that? Ang tawag nito? Grupo mo. So, yeah. Wala ba tayong background na music dyan? Ay, nakangati yung ilong ko.
Pero naman tayo sa nangangati yung
Bakit
ilong,
buti na lang nagla-live ako, nangangati ang ilong ko? Gusto ko yung yung nasa Disneyland tayo, yung music doon. I want that. Sa Disneyland. So, pag naririnig ko yun gusto ko ulit bumalik ng Disneyland. Bumalik sa pagkabata. Tingnan natin kung sino-sino kayo dyan. Hi Jane, hi Kaya, hi Abigail. Oh, one more thing. Before I forget, okay. Listen carefully mga petals ko at sa lahat ng mga nanonood, okay? Ulit-ulit ko naman sinasabi sa inyo. Kami ay, tayo ginagawa natin to para, okay, please, para marinig nila. I want you guys to listen carefully and attentively. Okay. Uulitin ko. From the very start, sinabi ko to. If in case isa kayo sa mga nanalo, please be patient for your prize. Okay? Huwag yung, kasi ako, sabi ko nga sa inyo, nakikisuyo lang ako dun sa isang tao dyan sa Pilipinas para maipadala yung mga prizes nyo.
Wait,
What?
they said it's echoing.
Echo.
Okay na po ba?
Maybe because of the music. Okay na? Okay na? Ulitin ko ba yung sinabi ko? Please let us know. Nag-e-echo daw?
Please send the sun
Ha?
emoji.
Sun?
Sun emoji.
If it's okay? Please, sun emoji kung okay yung aking audio. Kasi may sasabihin akong very important announcement. Please. So, sun emoji kung na-clear na sa inyo. Sun emoji. Kasi this is very important. Sun emoji. Kung klaro yung aking Yan na?
Not going to.
Hindi, sabi ko naman tawagan nila ako if I really need
So
to.
we can't use this phone.
That one? Yeah, I need that phone. If in case. Try to use the other phone. Ano pa bang mga phone dyan? Ilabas mo lahat ng mga phone, yung 3310. Marami tayong dyan, collection of phone.
They're good.
Good? Good. Okay. So, ulitin ko. So, Please listen. Sasabihin sa, naghalo-halo na. Please listen carefully and attentively, okay? Tayo ay, ulit-ulitin ko. From the very start, sinabi ko sa inyo, pag isa kayo sa nanalo, okay? Please be patient to wait for your prize. Okay? Hindi naman siguro kayo, I don't know how to say this. Kasi, tandaan nyo, nakikisuyo lang ako dun sa kaibigan ko dyan para ipadala yung GCash. Ilan kayo? Minsan 20 kayo padadalahan niya. May trabaho yun. Nakikisuyo lang ako. Hindi ko yun utusan, hindi ko yung katulong or whatever. Nakikisuyo lang ako. So, be patient to wait.
Who's doing a favor?
Yeah, humihingi lang ako ng pabor sa kanya. Pag sinabi niyang, you know what, remember, pag sinabi niya, ayoko na, I'm done. So, we're done. Wala na tayong GCash, wala na tayong Miss GCash. Tandaan niyo yung sinasabi ko. Kasi meron, yung iba, I don't wanna sabihin kong kasi, tandaan niyo ha, price to, this is like a privilege. Hindi niyo rights na, alam mo yun, alam ko, nanalo kayo, sumali kayo sa join, but be careful with your words. Wala akong utang sa inyo. Okay? Na para mag-demand kayo ng magsasalita kayo ng ng hindi maganda. I don't like that, to be honest. Kaya I was really upset, kaya nawalan ako ng gana, kaya it takes longer time para kasi naiinis na ako eh. Para bang nag-message pa, ganito, ganyan, tapos ganito, ganyan. Wow, as in really wow. Para akong may utang sa kanya. Kaya be careful pag nagsalita kayo, nagbigay kayo ng mga comment. Okay? Hindi maganda yun. Kasi wala akong utang sa inyo. Okay? At hindi ko utusan si Miss GCash. Tandaan niyo yan. Nakikisuyo lang ako at humihingi ako ng pabor. Nalala yun last time? May trabaho yung tao eh. Nag-post na nga kami na kasi hindi ko kasi alam kung gaano kalakaran ng GCash, kung gaano ang proseso ng GCash sa inyo. Diyan. Umano na eh, sabi niya, hindi na mag-go through daw. Sipin mo, pumunta pa siya ng bangko niya para iayos, para lang ibigay yung tapos para bang binibigyan niyo pa ako ng deadline. Na, hello, kailangan ko to, ganito, hindi ko pa natatanggap, ganito, ganyan. No, that's not good.
Demanding?
Masyadong demanding. Okay? So, loud and clear ba ang sinabi ko sa inyo mga petals? Loud and clear ba? So, pag sinabi na mananalo kayo, hintayin nyo. Di ba? Hintayin nyo yung dumating yung nyo. Kasi bibigay naman yun eh. Bibigay naman sa inyo yun. Be patient enough to wait. Be patient enough to wait, okay?
Hindi kasi yung dati niya atang sinalihan na
Dati yung, kung meron man kayo sinalihan na scam kayo, hindi naman ako scammer, take note. Hindi ako scammer. Alam ko, maraming scammer dyan sa Pilipinas. Pero wag po kayo mag-alala.
So, do you want to turn on the light?
Sure, why not? Pwede ba? Wow, ang ganda na Tita Rose. Diba? Diba? Okay ba? Kung may light, sabihin nyo sa akin. Okay ba? Sagot naman kayo dyan. Hindi ko alam kung saan ako haharap. Doon. Diba? Kahit saan ako umaanggulo, diba? Maanggulo si Tita Rose.
Parang ang newscaster, dalawa yung
diba? Pag tumingin ako dito, diba? Titingin ako doon. Bongga. Diba? Hindi man ako nagagalit, pero gusto ko lang maging klaro tayo. So, any thoughts, any comments, guys? O petals? Diba? Na-hurt si Tita Rose eh. Hurt ako noon. Hurt ako. Diba?
Demanding kasi.
Yeah, so lalo na siguro kung siya yung nanalo ng balikbayan box or siya yung nanalo ng 10,000 pesos or kung siya yung nanalo ng 5,000. Magkano magkano lang ba na panalunan, no?
100.
No.
100.
100 lang ba? 300 ata o 100?
No, I think it's only 100.
Imagine mo for 100. Pasasamain mo yung loob ni Tita Rose. Diba? So, yan. Okay. So, maybe we need to start. Para maano na tayo,
Let's just wait for the Facebook.
Okay, so i-open niya sa Facebook people para yung mga nasa FB makalipat siya kasi yung iba, 'di ba? Para maka-start na tayo at sana ay ano.
Humihina daw.
Humihina ba? Kasi naantok pa si Tita Rose. Naantok pa si Tita Rose eh. Ta 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 tan tan. So inaayos niya. So ano, kaya kayo ha, be patient ha. Ano kaya kung sabihin ko, yung mga prices nyo, you have to wait for 1 year. How's that? Petals. 1 year. Para ano, para hindi kayo masyadong kayo talaga. 1 year tayo. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, kasi nga, be patient lang mga petals ko. Alalahanin nyo. Sobrang bait nitong si Miss Gcass. Minsan, yan din. Kaya lang, mahiyain yun eh. Hindi yung marunong magalit. Yan. Sa lahat ng mga naging kaibigan ko, yun yung kami galit na galit siya. Siya wala lang. Wala siya, hindi siya affected. Kaya ayokong hintayin magalit siya or mainis.
Mas nakakatakot magalit.
Mhm.
Mga mapihirang magalit.
Yeah. Wala lang siya, hindi lang siya, kami nag-super react na, siya wala lang. Well, anyway. So, ilan na kayo dyan? Na-open mo na.
Kung malaki na yun pag 1 year.
Oh, may interest pa. May interest, di ba? Ayaw nyo nung may interest. See? Kaya,
Keith Guevara, can you move on to YouTube, please?
Kit Guevara, please transfer to YouTube para ma-qualify ka sa natin mamaya. Kasi para mapanood mo yung yung video na ipapakita ko. So you have to be, watch carefully and attentively, okay? Para malinaw naman yung siya yung pinili kong speaker na sa YouTube kasi yung English niya is very clear. Yung iba kasing mga nag-explain is hindi ko masyadong maintindihan yung English nila. Kinakain. Hindi siya ganun ka-clear ba? So, itong isa-isa lang. So, umpisahan mo na. I-open mo na yung sige. Naayos na niya yung Miss RC. So, masaya ba kayo dyan? Umuulan ba dyan? Dito sa amin, puro ulan. Diba? Pero nung isang gabi, pumunta kami doon. Kasi na yun, nakabili na ng ticket si Miss RC doon. Yung Christmas, Kaya lang, pagdating namin doon, wow, as in, ulan-ulan. Hindi kami nakalabas. Nandun lang kami sa isang area. Umupo na lang kami. Para hindi sayang yung binayad niya. Di ba sa labas, hindi man tayo nakaikot kasi umuulan. Takbo lang tayo.
Much to, like,
Hindi kasi nga, wala yung mga magpa-perform doon kasi nga umuulan. Di ba? Dati kasi,
bili ka ulit.
No, never mind. Ibibigay ko na lang sa mga petals ko yung pinambayad ko ng ticket. How's that? Diba? Ay, Lord. Marami ka bang nilagay dito sa sa tawag nito? What's in the box?
Ano dadagdagan niya?
Dagdagan mo doon sa ilalabas natin, Sa Q&A mo, may ka na? Meron siyang, sipin mo, Q&A. Din sa Raffles, meron pa siya. Meron pa siyang what's in the box. Diba? Anna Marie who?
Please go on YouTube.
Lipat ka sa YouTube, yung mga nasa FB page. Shout out sa inyong lahat dyan. Ibang klase mag-shout out. Shout out sa inyong lahat. 20 December, November 27 na ngayon dyan, 27. Tama, 27. Diba?
Hi, J.A.
Hi, J.A. J.A.
My J.A.
Nasaan siya? Nasa YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, sige. Manood ka, ha? Kailangan manalo ka. Kailangan manalo ka. Okay? Yung mga nasa FB, kailangan mag-start na ba tayo?
Yeah, we can go if like everyone's ready.
Are you guys ready? So, para mag-start na natin yung video sa YouTube. So, para makadami tayo ng raffles, makadami tayo ng Q&A, at makarami tayo ng What's in the box? Diba? Sulitin natin to ngayon. Okay? So, Miss RC, pwede mo nang umpisahan yung ano. Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is liliitan natin si Tita Rose.
Liliitan yung mukha ko kasi masyadong malapad ang face ko, ang aking panga. So, liliitan ni Miss RC para makapanood kayo nung sa YouTube. Okay? Panoorin yung mabuti. Hindi yung concert ni Ariana Grande, no? Hindi yung concert ni Justin Bieber. This is about our business. Okay? So, Miss RC, you can do the honor.
Like huge.
Yeah. Mahirap din palang ano.
We just put you like
Pinaliit ang face ko. Di ba? Over there. Over here.
okay, and then
Yeah. Sabit ko na nga lang ito. Yeah.
and let us know if
Yeah. Kung malinaw sa inyo yung ano, makinig kayo ha. Kung ayaw nyo makinig, wala namang problema sa akin. Di ba? Kung sino lang yung gusto makinig. Yeah. Nalaglag na naman ang mikropono ko. That's okay. Next time, Miss RC, I want the big one. Yeah, okay. So, kasi laglag ng laglag eh. Okay.
di mas makahulog yung hindi mo nang
Yeah. Oh, yes.
There you go.
Okay.
That's him.
Yeah.
Watch. Can you introduce him a little bit?
Okay. Ibayaan mo na lang siya mag-introduce ng sarili niya. Okay. Yan siya. Yan. So, that's from YouTube. Hindi yan, ano. So, kasi pag ako nag-explain, baka ma-nosebleed ako.
Well, he's a doctor. So
Doctor siya, so he can explain it clearly. Okay? Kasi business natin. At saka ito ay ano.
let's see if they can hear it.
It's called God's amazing pharmacy. Look at the carrot. If you slice it, it looks like the human eye,
So,
complete with a
naririnig niyo ba?
pupil,
Klaro ba yung
iris,
salita niya? Let
and
us
radiating
know.
lines. And yes, now science has proven that carrots greatly enhance blood flow going
That's
to the eye
Dr.
and help
Reginaldo
greatly also
Pao.
in the functions of the eye.
So, let us
And the
know kung klaro
tomato,
ba yung mga-
it has
yung
4
ano.
chambers and is colored red. Your heart and my heart
Yan ba yung
also has 4
pinaka-start
chambers
niya?
and is colored red. And all researchers now have shown that these tomatoes are loaded with lycopenes and
So,
are
mga
proven
petas,
heart
yung mga nasa
and blood
FB,
food.
go
The
on
grapes,
YouTube.
they often hung in a cluster, just like the shape of the heart. And each grape looks just like body cells.
pag hindi nyo
And
na-
the researchers now will tell you that they also help the heart and the blood. And look at
Meron
the
namang ano
walnut.
eh, tawag
It looks
dyan.
like a little brain. It also has a left and right hemisphere, an upper
So, let us
cerebrum
know
and
kung
a
ano,
lower
nawala na yung
cerebellum.
mukha ko, okay lang.
Even the wrinkles that I
nakakabalik
see
pala eh.
during
Okay.
operations of the
Okay daw,
brain
loud and clear?
actually will tell you
Okay,
that
hindi na
it
ako
looks
magsasalita
like
para
a walnut.
maintindihan niyo
It
siya,
looks
okay?
like our neocortex. And we
I'll
now
keep
know
my
that
mouth
these
shut.
walnuts can help you in producing at least 3 dozen transmitters, neurotransmitters, that will help you in the functions of your brain. And the kidney beans, they look exactly like our kidneys. And the celery, the Chinese bok choy, and the rhubarb, they all look like human bones. And now we know that they also help in bone strength. Don't you know that bones contain 23% sodium, and these vegetables also contain 23% sodium. And if you lack sodium in your blood, it will tend to absorb all the sodium in your bones, leaving them very weak and brittle. Now, the avocado, the eggplant, and the pears have been proven to have functions in females, especially if they just delivered a baby. It helps them develop a lot of hormones. It sheds unwanted birthing weights. And you will not believe that the avocado actually takes 9 months
from blossom to ripened fruit. And it also takes 9 silent months for the baby to be in the mother's womb before it is delivered to the world. And the figs, they usually hang in twos, in pairs, just like the scrotum of males. They contain 2 testicles. And now figs have been proven to increase the number of male sperms as well as the mobility of these sperms. So that
Mga petals, while you're watching, oh sorry, andito pala yung camera, kita mo, kailangan ko masanay eh. While you guys are watching, so magkakape muna ako ha, kasi hindi pa ako nagkakape. See you later, I'll be back!
that they will not be sterile, they will not be infertile. It takes for those millions of sperms to run to the uterus and fertilize the egg that is delivered there by the ovary. And now, look at the sweet potatoes that you all love to eat. They look like the pancreas, even in the color and in the shape. They now have been proven to help also in the glycemic index of patients who are diabetics. Therefore, they lower the blood sugar. The olives, which many of us also love to eat, look like small ovaries. And look at them. They are just like hanging there from the fallopian tube and the uterus. And the orange and other citrus fruits are actually shaped like the mammary gland or the breasts of females. And eating a lot of them will also help in the development of these mammary tissues in women. And the onions and the garlic, who are partners, are actually proven to clear the waste materials that are found in our body. But you don't have to look very far. Here in DXN, God has left us a lot of clue in terms of shapes of the mushroom that we have gathered to become the Rggl Ganoderma of DXN. We know that the red mushroom is the best in the world, and DXN has gathered not 1, but 6 of the best mushrooms, and we call them Ganoderma. We have a Ganoderma that is shaped just like your liver, just like your brain, or just like your heart, or particularly any organ of your body. And what is this a clue of? That they can be used for practically anything that you feel in your body and for the maintenance of health of these different organs of your body. And this is how we grow them there in Kedah, Malaysia. So DXN has given you that. These wonderful product. And my presentation today is actually going to cover product training first and foremost. I believe that no matter how you shout in your business opportunity meetings or how you are very happy and excited about how you conduct your business, everything will be meaningless if you do not know the products that you are trying to promote or share with other people. And the centerpiece of our company is still Ganotherapy. You have to understand the mushroom. It is the one product that separates us from the rest of the successful, if there are any, companies in the whole world. And I'm taking this to the next level, just like you people here in UAE. So as I go around my country, I have already given 179 lectures in about 88 cities and municipalities in the Philippines alone, and 19 cities, now 20 cities in India, and then 23 cities in the Middle East, and then Malaysia, Indonesia, and even Hong Kong. So I'm trying to go around to share the wonders of our products. And everywhere I go, this is the only thing that I talk to them about, the magic of DXN products. Many people do not like the word magic. It's like something like falsehood. But let me tell you this. The benefits of our products to many people is nothing short of magical. And that is why I want to share more about the wonders of the Ganoderma. Because as I've said, it's the centerpiece product of our company. So don't ever forget that shape, that mushroom that has changed the world. So as I've told you, I have a long lecture because look at the outline. I will talk very briefly about myself, even though I was introduced already. about our company DXN, about food supplements, about the health revolution that you see around you, about balanced food and diet, about obesity, which is now becoming a global problem, and about DXN products, about related diseases, about nutritional healing, natural medicine, and I will even compare the different DXN products to let you see which of these are or beneficial to which parts of your body. And when I went to Rajasthan 3 years ago in India, this is what they did to me. They made me look like one of the India people there. But I would like to tell you that I had been food supplements consultant in the Philippines for 7 years now, a medical doctor for 25 years now, a general surgeon operating on adults 22 years now, and I subspecialized on pediatric surgery, and I've been practicing for 19 years now. And I'm glad to share with you that I have remained as the only board-certified pediatric surgeon of the whole island of Negros, comprising about 2 million people. And this is what I do every day. If I'm not invited to speak for DXN, I look at patients in the intensive care unit or in the ward. And I also teach. I am a professor. I am a professor of anatomy, physiology, microbiology, pharmacology for physical therapists, nurses, and students of medicine for 8 years. And these are some of my students who are there in the Philippines. So let me now talk very briefly about our company. Our company is Malaysia-based. All of you know that. 16 years now, 17 years this year. And we should be very proud in sharing our products to anybody in the world because our products are internationally competitive. And we even process our own products with our own factory there in Kedah, Malaysia. And I'm sure the Gulf people, as well as the India people, don't like this, that the Philippines has remained as the #1 DXN company for 6-7 years now. But we're sharing this with you not because we want to brag about it, but because we want to dare you, to challenge you, because we know that Middle East can even do better if they want to. And India, with its billions of people, can also do that. So now, all you have to do is turn on your television sets, at least in the Philippines. We see a lot of commercials, on a massive advertisement on TV of different food supplements, some for arthritis, some for diabetes. But let me tell you that many of them employ what you call nanotechnology. What is nanotechnology? It is actually isolation of the micronutrients. In the process, breaking up of the original components. Whereas we in DXN, if you eat our Rggl Ganoderma capsules, it's like you went to or powder, as here in UAE, it's like you went to the jungles or the forest and ate or cooked this Ganoderma there and ate it whole. Because we are giving it to you 100% pure, except the ones that come with the extract. I'm talking about the Rggl powder. Now, food supplements abound, but why do we now want to see them about them more? It's because we now have the health revolution around us. We know that we are taking the wrong food. Many people know also that they're taking the wrong food, but they cannot do anything because they love to eat. And so America has reported already on adult obesity, translating later on to childhood obesity, because we love to bring our children to the fast food chains at least once or twice a week. And that is giving them a lot of preservatives, artificial flavorings, and colors or whatever. And the food that we love to eat usually are really wrong. Spicy, oily. So we should now thank that we have these food supplements to support us, as I will tell you much later how they can do that. So all you have to do now is pinch an inch of your fat at your side, and you will know that you have this excess fat living there. And certainly our food supplements in DXN will be able to help you make these bodies for yourselves, because they say the ideal body for a woman should be flat, no tummy coming out, or a man should be chiseled and muscled. So everywhere I go, I just share health awareness. In the Philippines, I even conducted a survey asking people 90 years and above, finding out what they have been eating all these years that they have grown old to such an age. And I have one staple answer. It's really fruits and vegetables being part of their diet every day. So fruits and vegetables, that only translate to healthy food. And here in DXN, we can have all the nutrients that we find in fruits and vegetables in simple capsules and tablets that is in our DXN products. And so I have to talk about obesity later, a very large issue because now it has become a global problem. And this I will talk about aside from telling you about our different DXN products. So when I examined what types of food are being eaten by the different people in the world, I found out that some are eating too much, while some are eating too little. So it is not good to eat too much, just as it is not good to eat too little, because that is considered malnutrition. The three letters mal meaning abnormal or bad. So that's considered bad nutrition. So now I will have to talk about obesity. Would you believe that my brother Ed and I, before DXN, were obese? He was obese at 248. I was obese at 190 pounds. Now, with the regular intake of our DXN, Ganoderma, Rggl, and Spirulina, we have decreased our weight and come to this more physically fit looking and comfortable weight. Now, what is obesity? Obesity is defined as an excess in body fat, 20% or more over a normal weight. And so therefore you all have to know what your normal weight is before you will know if you are obese or not. You can also have higher proportion of fat. Then we will have to give you medications for you to hasten losing weight. But remember that the medications we usually give only fool your brains to eat less. No, you will be told to eat less by your brain, but this is not actually burning the fat. So if you do not listen and you become fatter and fatter, then you will have to undergo surgical interventions. We call that in surgery as bariatric surgery. We open your abdomen and we connect your stomach to a lower intestine so that anything you eat will just go immediately to waste, and you will not absorb any of these nutrients. But we reserve these only for people who are severely obese or morbidly obese, those people who are too fat, they cannot move anymore. Now, so you have to know what foods to eat. Please limit your carbohydrates if you really want to stay away from the complications of diabetes and severe obesity. Carbohydrates, rice, noodles, pasta, and whatever else you like to eat that contain a lot of carbohydrates. Sugar, usually we choose the white and refined sugar when we go to the grocery and buy. But that's the unhealthiest sugar that you can get, because the one that is raw or direct from the, after you produce it from the sugar cane is the one that is healthy. We call that brown sugar, washed sugar, or in the Philippines, we call that muscovado. And the last tip I will give you is, of course, take your DXN food supplements so that anything that you eat in excess will be eliminated and anything that you lack from your diet will be added. Remember that if you follow these tips, you will not only be healthier and leaner, but you will also be richer. And so now we go to Ganotherapy, as I've said, the centerpiece of our company. Ganotherapy is the first four letters of Ganotherapy come from the scientific name of our revered mushroom, Ganoderma lucidum. Ganotherapy. And this was my title for many of my lectures when I started to be food supplements consultant in the Philippines. But later I had to change it to herbotherapy, because the first four letters there now will tell you that all our products come from herbs, from nature, given to us by God. And so in 2006, when I wrote a book, I also entitled it as Herbotherapy, the book. And there in that book, I just married natural medicine with modern medicine, and I called it a medical wedding. Here I only compiled all my lectures here in the Gulf, outside the Philippines, and around the Philippines to dissect which therapy methods are going to give health to its maximum. And this provided us a very good and quick handbook for DXN members, at least in the Philippines, so that when they go around, they can show this to their prospects as a quick reference. But DXN products have grown since then. Now we have the Ganoderma spread in Malaysia. We already have the lipstick in the Philippines and here in UAE. Many women would like to buy cheaper lipstick just to be able to use one. But remember that cheap lipsticks usually contain lead and other metals, which you can absorb as a makeup on your face or on your lips if you wear it as a lipstick. Now, with our all-natural Ganoderma lipstick, you will not only be making yourself beautiful, but you will also help in your health every time the Ganoderma extracts are absorbed from your lips or face. So with the advent of so many products already in DXN, I decided that I will have to change my lecture title. I now call it Dachshund Therapy in the Philippines. Remember that the word Dachshund is the name of the original company set up by Dr. Lim Xiaojin in Malaysia. And if you remove the A and the E, it will become the X and N. Now, Dachshund therapy, as I define it, is just DXN therapy, or the alleviation of human health or your health with the use of DXN food supplements taken every day and regularly. Remember also that there are only 4 pillars of your health. And of these 4 pillars, if you take one, everything will crumble. And the most important of the pillar is supplementation. Because as I've said already, with food supplementations, whatever you have in excess from your diet will be eliminated, and those you lack will be added on your body. So now we come to the presentation of our products in DXN. And of course, the first to go, or the first to be talked about, will have to be the Ganoderma Rggl, known to the Mandarin Chinese as Lingqi, and to the Japanese as Reishi, and to the Koreans as Yangqi. And this has been considered as the miraculous king of the herbs. And in DXN, I say, it's the mushroom that changed the world. Please remember that your body is still your best doctor. God made sure of that. He gave us a body that was equipped to fight against all diseases that will come in. But what did we do in return? We abused our body by eating the wrong diet, doing the wrong things in life. So that now some of our bodies allow all these diseases to come in. So now I will have to tell you, how does the body really take care of itself? Because we have to know how really the body would want to prevent diseases to come in, and I will explain that to you. Next, how do these DXN products really help us to become healthy? I'm sure you would like to know the mechanisms. If people ask you, what do DXN products target in our body? If your prospects ask you, your only answer is one line. They target the immune system. That is the most important answer. What is this immune system? It is just a system of the body containing small cells that are considered our soldiers, our military, our army, our police, our security guards, and our janitors. So, the immune system is just a system that contains many small cells, and they function as our marine soldiers, army, police, military, security guards, and janitors. And now you ask me, why do we need janitors? Because all the rest have guns and can indeed fight or kill invaders. But the janitors, what about them? Because after a war between our healthy cells and the invading cells, there will be a lot of dirt, germs scattered around, and so therefore somebody has to clean it up. And these small cells, called the janitors, are the ones that are going to do that job. With the advent of electron microscopy and the more modern technology, now we can see exactly how these microorganisms get into the body. Look at this organism, this microorganism called Cystosoma japonicum is trying to make its way in the pore of our skin and is trying to get into our blood. And once there, it is going to go around with your blood circulation and is going to cause diseases in the different parts of your body. This is another of our friendly cell, our soldiers, our security guards, called the killer T cell. And as the name implies, if it has caught several viruses, then all those viruses will die in just a moment because they will secrete substances that will kill them. Also, we have friendly police and military going around our blood looking for cells that will become cancer or are trying to become cancer. And as soon as they find one, they will all go to that cell and kill it instantly. And it will leave that cell dead, just like a dried leaf. And there is our friendly cell, lying triumphant and victorious. And this is another friend of ours called the macrophage. It has a large mouth because it absorbs viruses, bacteria, toxins, and other germs inside our body. And once these germs get into the inside of that cell, it will immediately secrete substances that will kill them. Some of our friendly cells are shaped like this. They have horns, And they move around also looking for toxins. But some of them, after eating the toxins they are assigned to kill or eat, they also die in the process. That is why we have to take our DXN food supplements, so that if they do die, then they will be replenished with new soldiers and these immune system cells. Some of our immune system cells look like these. They are called the B lymphocytes. And their characteristic is they let all these viruses and toxins attach to them, and then they produce the white antibody to be able to kill these things instantly. And so your question to me now is, Doctor, where do these friends of ours, these soldiers of ours, live in our body? They actually live, they have so many houses inside our body. They can be found in the tonsils and the adenoids at the back of your mouth. You can also feel them in your neck whenever you have an infection, and these are called lymph nodes that have infections. You can also feel them in your armpits or even in your groin. Now, I'm sure you would like to know how the body really takes care of itself. Before that, I will have to tell you that our body contains trillions of cells, but here I represented it only as one cell. And inside each cell, each of the trillions of cells in our body, lies a nucleus, a rounded thing that is found inside. It is the king or the brain of our cell. And there is a matrix or a passageway, and there is a barrier. And you wouldn't believe it that outside the barrier, every day, every minute, every second, toxins and viruses and bacteria are knocking so that they will be able to enter our cell and invade the nucleus. You will ask why? Because they themselves cannot produce their own food. They themselves do not have the machinery to multiply or become many. They will have to utilize our cell's nucleus. So this is the rule. If our body stays healthy and the immune system is healthy, no invader, no toxin will be able to make its way to our nucleus. Nothing. Our cell will never allow it. It will send soldiers right away to kill these toxins. But as I've said, what do? We abuse ourselves. And this is the time when our resistance lowers, our immune system becomes weaker. And now some of them will get its way to the barrier and cause some amount of inflammation. And if we continue to have weak immune system, they will invade our cells and multiply inside. Now, as soon as they invade the nucleus, that is the problem, because now they will become the brain. They will become the king of our cell, and they will command the machinery of the cell to produce food for them and to make them plenty. And some of them will even teach the cells to become cancerous. That is how cancer is formed. Toxins have already accumulated in your body for a long time due to environmental pollutants, due to your food, the wrong food that you eat, and diseases. And now I will show you how cancer is really formed inside your body. First, it starts with a mutant cell, a cell that has been exposed to a lot of toxins. And one mutant cell will become 2, 2 will become 4, 4 will become 8, 8 will become 16, and 16 will become 32, and so on and so forth until they number in millions. And now that they are millions in number, they will start coming out from our skin even. And so we will be able to feel that. As for example, women who have tumors in their breast, they will start feeling, oh, there is a lump growing here. And as soon as the tumor is there, it will recruit blood vessels, just like DXN members recruit members. The tumor also want to eat. They also want to eat, so they recruit blood vessels so that they will have the necessary nutrition. The bad part is, they will soon make its way to the blood and move with the circulation to go around and look for another area where there is more abundant nutrition and food. And once it has seen an area that it loves, then it will get into that area, and that one mutant cell will become 2, 2 will become 4, 4 will become 8, 8 will become 16, and so on and so forth until you get a tumor as big as this one. Now, the bad part is, especially in the Philippines, they come to us too late. I have actually helped many people in the Philippines, DXN members, who have developed breast tumors. But I failed in some of them because they came to us too late. So that is the secret. Early detection. If we start them early, or we start them at the prevention level. That means long before this cancer even sets in, you already give them our products. Then that's where our help is really greatest. Now, many members also ask me whether or not they should continue taking Rggl and Spirulina if they are going to undergo chemotherapy or radiotherapy for some tumor like the breast. And I tell them, of course you have to, because remember that the radiotherapy and chemotherapy does not only attack the cancer cells, but the normal cells that are nearby as well. And so we have to protect those normal cells. And if they continue taking food supplementation, then the harm will be lesser, or if they do die in the process, then newer cells will be developed. So let me tell you this, that a cell that is already destroyed or is malfunctioning is actually now considered a cell in a disease state, no? Or a person who is already in a state of illness. So if we give our members DXN products, or our DXN members take the products, what do they exactly do to the body? They will actually try to push the toxins that are found inside our bodies outside the barrier, and little by little kill them until they all disappear and the cell becomes clean and normal again. This is the process we call in DXN as detoxification, which of course takes quite a while. You do not expect our products to act right away, because many people are complaining, I have been taking Rggl for 3 days, but I haven't been feeling anything. You have to understand that these are herbs which will take quite a while to exert their effects. Detoxification will take about 1 to 3 months, and the other stages will take another 3 months or so. And this is what you have to understand. Now, you ask me, what is it in the Ganoderma Rggl that give its wonders? And these are the things that are 200 components, or more than 200 components are seen inside our Ganoderma Rggl. But always, as I lecture on this, I choose only the top 5 most scientifically accepted and proven clinically and by researchers to exert the all-around effects exerted on our body. And these are the polysaccharides, triterpenes, adenosines, sterols, and the organic germanium. So very briefly, the polysaccharides render us a very good and healthy immune system, and it even increases our interferon production. What is interferon? From the word itself, it interferes. So if there is a virus, a toxin, a bacteria that comes in, it will interfere with the entry of those bad cells. It also adapts to the immune system status. That means it is an adaptogen. Whatever your immune status is, if it's weak, it will make it stronger. If it is already strong, then it will stabilize it, a strong immune system. The polysaccharides also give us a lot of natural killer cells, the ones that I showed you a little earlier. Natural killer cells are easy to understand, even for you who are not medical doctors. Natural, it is naturally occurring in our body. It's there in your body and mine. And then killer, they can kill whatever invaders and cells that are going to give us diseases. They will kill all them. They can be helper T cells or killer T cells. And as I've shown you also, the macrophages, those friendly soldiers of ours with large mouths, and they can help also in chemotherapy and radiotherapy. The triterpenes are our anti-allergic components inside the mushroom. And this will prevent the breakdown of mast cells, because if an invader or an allergen gets into the blood, the mast cells will break up and then will make us have difficulty of breathing or develop these rashes in our skin. But if triterpene is present in our blood, then these histamines will not be released. So we will not experience difficulty in breathing or these rashes that are on our skin. They also give us insulin-like side effects. That's why we are very effective among diabetics. This is one area, diabetes, where our Ganoderma Rggl is really best known for. I have so many testimonies already in the Philippines, complete with laboratory results, that really after taking these mushroom of ours for some time, the different laboratory results that come after the first one show that there is a constant decrease of the blood glucose or the blood sugar until it becomes normal. It also has a very good effect on our liver as a liver protection. Adenosine that is contained in our Ganoderma Rggl also helps in muscle contraction and sugar metabolism. So diabetics can also benefit from this. And what's more, it can give you calming and sedative effects. That is why when you drink our coffee with its adenosine also there, you will tend to have this.
Let's pause for a bit. Baka natutulog na kayo dyan. O nandiyan pa ba kayo? Okay? So, nakaka-follow ba kayo? Naintindihan ba? Clear ba yung kanyang explanation? Pwede bang, I need thumbs up from you guys kung naiintindihan ba? So, yung mga nasa Facebook, move po kayo sa YouTube. So, baka makatulog na kayo. Kayo din. Matulog din yung mga prize. So, make sure na naiintindihan. Clear naman yan, di ba? Klaro yung kanyang English. Clear na clear, di ba? So, thumbs up naman dyan, mga petals, kung nakakasunod kayo sa kanyang explanation, sa kanyang lectures. Very informative, right? Para na kayo umattend sa medical school. Saan pa kayo? Libre na yung tuition fee nyo. Di ba? Libre yung tuition fee nyo. Very informative. Di ba? Libre na yung tuition fee nyo, libre na yung yung course nyo, meron pa kayong prize. Ano pang gusto nyo? Wala na kayong hahanapin pa. Thumbs up, yung iba dyan, tulog na. Well, kayo din, siyempre, ang mga questions, marami magagaling dyan yan ngayon, kaya kailangang attentive kayo. Hindi naman lahat magagaling dyan, but of course, maraming magagaling dyan. So, that's the point na meron tayong, ngayon, nanonood tayo ng kanyang lectures. Kasi gagamitin. May quiz tayo. After, parang isipin nyo na lang si Tita Rose yung nakatayo doon na nagtuturo. O, diba? So, okay? Yeah, so sasabihin na lang natin mamaya, get one whole sheet of pad paper. Ganun pa ba ngayon? Ang mga, so, meron online na ba? So, lahat ng klase ng questions, like fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks, sa essay. Walang essay pala, enumeration. And ano pa ba yung mga type ng questions? So, yeah, itutuloy natin. So, chine-check ko lang kayo, baka naman natutulog na kayo. So, gising pa ba kayo? Awake pa ba kayo? Thumbs up. Diba? Informative and health awareness. Yes, Miss Nestle, that's true. O, mga petals dyan. Diba? So, para pag i-share nyo, alam nyo, tanatanong, ano ba yan? Ano bang niyan? Wala kayong maisagot. Tulad ng iba ng mga nagsishare sa akin, actually, napakaraming tumatawag, nagme-message, join ka dito, and this and that. So, of course, meron tayo nitong DXN. So, tatanungin ko sila, ano ba ang meron sa inyo na para lumipat ako dyan sa inyo? Wala naman silang masagot. Diba? So, kailangan nilang masagot yung tanong ko. Ang ganda ng plants ni Miss RC. Anong pangalan ng plants niya, Miss RC? Fiddle leaf. Yeah, okay. Ang ganda ng niya, di ba? Anyway. So, tutuloy natin para matapos na tayo. Dahon-dahon, di ba? So, informative. Okay, so let's go back to Dr. How.
Calming and sedative effects. And then they also hasten your wound healing so that your wounds will heal faster. And the sterols that are found inside our Ganoderma Rggl help us to have good hormone production. They give us a lot of vitamin D, sex hormones, and even bile acids. And this has been proven by science and medicine to reduce the risk of developing cancer of the colon, because of the beta-cytosterol that are found inside our Ganoderma Rggl. Now, the organic germanium is also very important because it provides us with a lot of minerals and helps in the blood flow and oxygen supply of our body. It also helps us in getting a lot more of those friendly soldiers that are guarding us and protecting us from the entry of many diseases, and again, interferon production. So, if you summarize everything, if people ask you what is really the effect of Ganoderma Rggl powder to our body, your answer is only one if you want to be very short about it, because you don't have to memorize any technical term here, remember. So the best answer is, our product, Ganoderma Rggl, is a powerful antioxidant. So, but then many lay people do not understand what antioxidant is. So let me explain to you, and I hope this explanation you will never forget, because this is going to be very helpful in helping other people understand our products. First, there are three terms that you need to know. Oxidants. They are in the environment. Oxidants in muscle contraction and sugar metabolism. So diabetics can also benefit from this. And what's more, it can give you calming and sedative effects. That is why when you drink our coffee with its adenosine also there, you will tend to have these calming and sedative effects. And then they also hasten your wound healing so that your wounds will heal faster. And the sterols that are found inside our Ganoderma Rggl help us to have good hormone production. They give us a lot of vitamin D, sex hormones, and even bile acids. And this has been proven by science and medicine to reduce the risk of developing cancer of the colon because of the beta-cytosterol that are found inside our Ganoderma Rggl. Now, the organic germanium is also very important because it provides us with a lot of minerals and helps in the blood flow and oxygen supply of our body. It also helps us in getting a lot more of those friendly soldiers that are guarding us and protecting us from the entry of many diseases, and again, interferon production. So, if you summarize everything, if people ask you what is really the effect of Ganoderma Rggl powder to our body, your answer is only one if you want to be very short about it, because you don't have to memorize any technical term here, remember. So the best answer is, our product, Ganoderma Rggl, is a powerful antioxidant. So, but then many lay people do not understand what antioxidant is. So let me explain to you, and I hope this explanation you will never forget, because this is going to be very helpful in helping other people understand our products. First, there are three food supplements are going to benefit them also. So what is inside our coffee? Let us examine it. Our DXN Lychee coffee actually contains only an extract of the Ganoderma, comprising about 26 to 30% in the entire coffee sachet. But what is it? Every time you take your coffee, you know that you are also eating the miraculous king of the herbs. And if you examine all types of coffee in the world, anywhere in the world, you can say that they are all good because they contain many antioxidants. But there is only one component in coffee that is not good, and it's going to harm your heart as well as your blood vessels, and that is caffeine. And that is exactly also what DXN removed and retained only 0.06% of the caffeine, so that it will still smell like coffee, because otherwise you will mistake it as tea or any other beverage. So 0.06% is not enough to harm your heart or your blood vessels or any organs of your body. And what's more, as I've already mentioned to you, it exerts a calming and sedative effect such that other people who cannot sleep after taking our coffee, they go to the bed and sleep because of this calming and sedative effect exerted by our very famous adenosine inside the Ganoderma. Also, if you are diabetic, arthritic, or allergic, then you will also be helping yourself ultimately if you consume our coffee every day. Because on record, our Lychee coffee in DXN is still considered the first healthy coffee of the world. Now let us examine what else is inside our Lychee coffee that makes it a superior beverage. It contains a lot of calcium, iron, potassium, phosphorus, calories. But its cholesterol is 0. And its fat and carbohydrates are not in excessive amounts. And it even contains another antioxidant in the form of vitamin C and even vitamin B3. So Lychee coffee will not only aid you in fighting the different ailments of men, but also help you in constipation, diarrhea, insomnia, and lack of alertness. So you will note that the first two terms are contradictory. How can you help somebody who has constipation and at the same time you also help them their diarrhea? But you forgot that in my earlier slide I said that our product Ganoderma is an adaptogen. It adapts to what the body needs. So if the person is constipated, it will soften his stool. If the patient is diarrheic, then it will harden the stool a little so that the patient will be more comfortable. Third and fourth term are also contradictory. But we are an adaptogen, and we make people who have insomnia sleep, and we make those people who lack alertness, who sleep all the time, to be more alert. So that is the wonder of our Ganoderma, because it is an adaptogen. Next, we have to talk about our tea. DXNT. When I was in India, I got addicted to the tea. I didn't take coffee anymore. I was taking DXNT every day. Now, DXNT is actually just healthy, energy-giving tea that people would like to add some milk to or even lemon for it to taste better. Now, DXNT is Ganoderma flavored tea, but what's good with it is that it contains a lot of antioxidants in the form of flavonoids and a lot of polyphenols in the form of catechins. And these two substances have been proven by science and medicine to reduce the risk for cancer. So you're just drinking your tea every day, and you know you are protecting yourself from developing cancer in the future. Now, Time magazine has put out a large survey of people in the world, like China and India, because they have the biggest populations, comparing them to Sweden, USA, and even Japan. And they found that tea drinking, it has unbelievable good health and longevity results, because they were wondering why those people from Okinawa, Japan, tended to live longer, some of them even beyond 120, 130, and they live in a cluster or in an area in Japan called Okinawa. And so they found one of the results in their survey was that there is a correlation between living longer and consuming tea regularly, because those people there consumed more tea per capita than any other population in the world. So DXNT, also when mixed with Ganoderma extracts, have been found by scientists to give you not only good health, but also longevity. And this has been proven by the Japanese and the Chinese, who have developed this tea drinking habit long ago. And not only that, it also can slim your body so that you will always have this sexy body, especially among females. So this is the graph that they presented. The yellow one represents the Okinawa, Japan graph, which showed that indeed they lived longer than many of their counterparts in the world. So DXNT not only takes care of the different ailments so that they will not come inside your body, they also give you energy, calmness, and even longevity. So we'll go to Spirulina. Some people may forget taking their Spirulina every day. But if you consider Ganoderma as the king of herbs, I consider Spirulina as the queen of herbs. So when I studied how exactly our Spirulina is being made back there in Kedah, Malaysia, the last time I visited, I studied how it is being done. First, they have these algae, and they get it by pipette, and they put it inside a test tube. And these algae are left there to grow. They count the days until they can transfer this to bigger flasks. And once they grow there already, as they count the number of days and months, they transfer them to the Spirulina pond or the algae pond, which is basically just like a swimming pool where the environment is controlled that is beneficial for the algae to live. Oxygen, water, and a lot of sunlight, because these algae eat a lot of sunlight from the sun. And they are harvested after a while, and then they undergo spray drying, which is very, very strict, and before they are made into powder form. And they are sent to the different DXN countries in the world. In India, as capsules, and in the Philippines as well as in UAE as tablets. In the Philippines, we have these problems. Many people we want to convince to eat our Spirulina do not like to eat it because of the smell. the characteristic smell. So actually India has a solution. They put it inside capsules. So why don't we just do it too? So that we can actually convince this segment of people who dislike our spirulina because of its smell and taste. So you would ask me now, what makes our spirulina a very superior food supplement? What are its secrets? There are so many secrets of spirulina, but let me share you only 6 of them. Number 1, it contains a lot of amino acids. What are amino acids? Amino acids are the building blocks of proteins. In other words, you cannot make proteins if you do not have amino acids. And so you will ask me, what are the proteins in our body, doctor? The hair on your head, the skin is made up of protein. Your ear, your mouth, practically everything that you see in your body is made up of proteins. And so every day you take a bath and a lot of layers of this skin will slough off or fall down. And so you will have to replenish it with newer proteins so that you will always feel younger every day and look younger. So people who regularly take our spirulina usually receive the comment that you look a lot younger than your age. So this is the secret. And next secret is beta carotene. What is it? It's just vitamin A. Vitamin A is the food for the eyes. So to help our vision, so that we will not develop poor eyesight when we grow old, and also helps us in wound healing. And then the third secret, which I consider the most important as a medical doctor, is chlorophyll A. Chlorophyll A, why is it important? Because it has been proven by science that if chlorophyll A is present in your blood, it is immediately converted into hemoglobin. What is hemoglobin? Hemoglobin is the molecule that carries the oxygen and attaches to the red blood cell so that it will go with your circulation and distribute this oxygen around your body. If your body lacks oxygen, then you are in a state of anemia, which is bad. And so many women during menstruation may lose a lot of blood and they do not know that they already have anemia. But if they are continually taking our spirulina regularly, then they will be assured that they will not develop this anemia. And then the fourth secret, our fourth secret in DXN is phycocyanin. This is also important because this is our cholesterol destroyer. And so this is what I tell DXN members, that if you go to a party where you eat a lot of rice, food, oily food, spicy food, and all these things, when you go home, don't forget to take at least 4 to 5 tablets of the spirulina. At least you will not feel guilty because you will now start the cholesterol regulation that is being given by spirulina to our body through phycocyanin. And the number 5 secret of spirulina is gamma-linolenic acid. It is actually very good for our nerves. And medicine and science has proven also that there are only 2 whole foods that can give us the all too important gamma-linolenic acid. And these are spirulina itself can give us this. And second, if you do not have diabetes yet, you have to exert all effort to stay away from these diseases. Protect yourself from developing diabetes because it is a bad disease from all aspects. Number 1, by just bumping your foot lightly on a surface, you can develop a wound that will never heal. It will just deepen and deepen into an ulcer. And this will later on result to the conversion of your foot into a black object. That means it's already dead and it will have to be amputated or cut off. And next thing you know, it's below the knee amputation. That is what we do as surgeons. And then above the knee amputation. And later on, hip already amputation. And then the next year, you will have your other leg cut off also. So it's really a mutilating type of disease that you have to stay away from. And it can also harm your eyes. In a disease called diabetic retinopathy, affecting our eyes, it will produce blood clots inside. And later on, you will become blind. Why? It can also cause a lot of diseases in your kidney. One disease is diabetic nephropathy, which will later on kill both of your kidneys. And once both of your kidneys are dead, then you cannot filter your toxins anymore. And you will have to go to the hospital once, twice, 3 times, 4 times a week to undergo dialysis. And in a countries such as the Philippines, we cannot afford dialysis. It's something like 3,000 to 5,000 per session. And if you undergo 4 dialysis in one week, then you would have spent 3,000 times 4, that's 12,000 pesos. That is already about 1,000 dirhams. So we cannot afford that. And not only that, dialysis killing your kidney, because of the medications that you take if you are diabetic, you will transform yourself into a human walking pharmacy, because you will be bringing all these drugs inside your bag, and every time you will have to know which drugs you will have to take by pricking your own self. If you just bring that glucometer, you prick yourself and know what your blood glucose level is now, and then you will know which medication to take. So you are not only a walking pharmacy, you are also a walking laboratory. And that is a very bad thing to do to yourself, especially if you understand that the diabetic injects his own insulin sometimes in his abdomen. And it will make his life very, very sad to have to undergo all that. So here in DXN, we have the yes or no test that I developed for diabetes. This is just a set of questions that you ask yourself and answer them in your head only with a yes or a no. And you will count your yeses, and you will know at least if now you have diabetes already, or you might develop it in the near future and you just don't know about it. So first question, is your age 40 years old and above? Do you have a family history of diabetes, meaning your father, your mother, your aunt, your uncle, your grandfather, your grandmother, were they diabetics? Third question, did you ever experience frequent hunger? You just ate, you want to eat again. Frequent thirst, you just took water and now you want to drink again. Or frequent urination, you just went to the comfort room and now you want to go again. If these 3 symptoms will exist in one person, then that is already suspect in the development of diabetes. Next question, have you experienced drastic weight loss? All of a sudden your weight dropped very low in just probably 1 month without you doing anything. You did not exercise, you didn't go on a diet, but why did you lose weight? That is already suspect. Next question, are you a woman or a mother who have given birth to a baby who was 9 pounds at delivery in weight? Because large babies come from diabetic mothers. The reason is the mother cannot supply his child inside the mother's womb with insulin because he doesn't have insulin also. So this baby will not have anything to break down or eat the blood sugar. So the baby tends to become bigger and bigger. Next question, are you overweight or obese? Now you know how to know if you are obese or not because I taught you in the earlier part of the lecture. Next, do you have high blood pressure? Then you must be, you can develop diabetes and should check your blood sugar. Next question, do you feel numbness or tingling sensation at the tips of your fingers or at the tips of your toes? They are like electrical current that pass there very briefly. This means you have blood supply to this area and you must already have diabetes, or your pancreas also has poor blood supply and you can develop diabetes. Next question, have you previously checked your blood sugar and discovered this to be high? Then probably you have to check again. Next question, are you usually tired for no apparent reason? Like today, you just listened to the lecture of Dr. Howe. And if you go to your hotel room, then you will say, oh, I'm so tired, I want to sleep. But you didn't do anything. You are the ones who are sitting there. I am the one who is standing here. So you must be diabetic. And the last question is, do you have a sedentary lifestyle? By sedentary, we mean a person who doesn't go out of his house, hasn't even see sunlight, and stays there most of the time, sits in a sofa, watches TV. No? That's practically what he does the whole day. And the only time he stands up is to get more food from the refrigerator or from the kitchen, so that he will not be hungry. That is a very sedentary lifestyle that can give you diabetes. So count your yeses now. If you answered only 1 yes, then you are poor risk to develop, low risk to develop diabetes. But if you answered 2 to 4 yeses, then you have a moderate risk to develop diabetes and should be change your diet already and modify your eating habits. But if you answered 5 or more than 5 yeses, then you go directly to the laboratory and find out if you are already diabetic. Next product we have to discuss is the lion's mane mushroom, another very good product of ours that I was very sorry India doesn't have. But I wish many of our products later on will also go to India, because the more products, the more sales. That is common sense business. And I really want to be able to help our India people whom I've learned to love all these years, who have proven to be very hospitable and also very friendly. So the lion's mane mushroom may look like cushions and even toys, stuffed toys. That's how they grow in the forests as they attach to trees. And what is their application to our body? Middle Eastern, Asian, Filipinos, we all love oily and we all love spicy food. And this is where our product lion's mane will be able to exert their effects if you have problems eating this staple diet. What parts of the body do they have benefits in? Number 1, immune system, giving us our friendly soldiers again. Remember that all our products target the immune system. Second, it helps in the problems of the digestive system, like constipation and diarrhea. When we say digestive system, we mean anything that when food gets into the body and comes out of the anus after excretion, everywhere it passes is called the digestive system or the gastrointestinal system. It also has functions in neural nourishment. That means it feeds the nerve. So it's food for the nerves, and it is also food for the memory cells. That's why we recommend this for students who have a lot to study and old people who forget a lot of things also. And then for cancer prevention. I would say that among our products, as far as my researchers are concerned, lion's mane is number 3 in terms of preventing cancer. Third only to Ganoderma, Rggl, and Spirulina. So lion's mane has these following applications: stomach problems, intestinal problems, constipation, diarrhea, memory problems, old age students, Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's disease, and even the Guillain-Barré syndrome, as the most recent I have read now. I haven't even included that to my slide. Next, we'll talk about Cordyceps. It is known as a caterpillar mushroom or a caterpillar fungus because it looks like a worm, like a caterpillar. It is also known as winter worm, summer grass, because as it grows in the mountains like Nepal and Tibet, it is actually a worm in winter, but when it is already summer, it becomes a grass. It has been an important ingredient in Chinese medicine that has been there for thousands of years, and it gives us stamina, endurance, and sex drive. Now, it actually became first famous because of its aphrodisiac effect. What is aphrodisiac? Aphrodisiac is a substance that you eat or drink that will increase your sexual urge or your libido or your desire for sex. Studies have also shown, especially in Beijing Medical University and Japan, that this can also be used for men who cannot develop erection anymore, even during sex. And they are called impotent men. They are suffering from impotence or erectile dysfunction. Now, it is, if you ask me, there are only 3 areas of application where Cordyceps is a specialist in. First, it is a lung tonic. Problems of the lung, asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, tuberculosis, emphysema, and even lung cancer. Fortifies the kidney. It is also a kidney tonic. Problems in urination, frequent urinary tract infection, and all this stuff. And then it is also a sex tonic because it improves sex drive. It gives sexual desire to people who have lost their libido, and it even gives physical endurance and energy during sex. So don't forget the areas of application in the lungs: asthma, bronchitis, pneumonia, TB, emphysema, and the most dreaded cancer. So Cordyceps is a revered substance for erectile dysfunction, as shown by studies in Hunan Medical University, also in China, where they have even they have even given us a mechanism how these cordyceps works. It relaxes the smooth muscles of the penis, permitting blood to enter and create hard and big erections in men, and at the same time will boost your immune system almost 50% more than ordinary mushrooms. And remember, since they are herbal, you have to take them for a period of time for their true beneficial effects to show. This is how they grow in the mountains of Tibet and Nepal, which we have now duplicated in many parts of the world. I heard pretty soon India is going to have a cordyceps farm also, while Sudan or Ethiopia will have these spirulina farm. So this is how they look as soon as you harvest them. And the Nepalese and the Tibetans put this in boiling water and they actually drink the water that comes from it. So again, I'll repeat, 3 areas of application: lung problems, kidney urination problems, sexual problems equals our cordyceps. So very related to it, it's cousin, DX and Cordypine, which I would like to introduce to all of you. Their main function is gastrointestinal. They will take care of problems of where your food passes from the mouth to the anus. So absorption. Remember, we need to replenish enzymes from external sources in order to help us in absorption and digestion. Enzymes, external sources. Because you Middle Easterners, Asian Filipinos, cooking enzymes actually destroy our food by removing the enzymes. Because enzymes are actually destroyed, denatured. That's what medicine calls it, by just heating them. But we love deep fried food, grilled food, boiled food, roasted food, processed food, everything. And so probably the Japanese are correct. They eat raw food a lot. Their sashimi is eating raw fish, actually. And so they have realized that these enzymes should not be destroyed from food. So they eat it raw. So what are the signs of enzyme deficiency? How do you know that you lack enzymes already? First, your digestion is interrupted. How? You are still eating and your stomach is already having lots of pain. You are still eating and a lot of gas coming out from your stomach already. And you are actually already farting and the person next to you doesn't like it. You have a lot of bloating already. You are eating and you feel dizzy. You always lose appetite. And last but not the least, you always have lots of bone and joint pains. So now you know you lack enzymes. And did you know that without these enzymes, the food that you consume may take days to digest? Meaning to say, the food that is inside your stomach now, you ate last week. So why is it still there? You were not able to digest it because you lack enzymes. Because enzymes help us to absorb nutrients from food and increase even their usefulness. So now you would like to ask me, where can we get enzymes, doctor? Number 1, it can be produced by our bodies. You and I have enzymes in our bodies. But it is always, remember this, always inadequate. That is why we have to take them from external sources. Where? From raw food, as I have already mentioned. And third, enzyme supplements. That is why we have Cordypine and DXN. That is the food supplement that can give you a lot of enzymes. What is it? It is just fermented pineapple enzymes combined with our Mycelium cordyceps, the mushroom that I just showed you earlier. So, because you already know, it takes care of lung and respiratory problems, kidney problems, sex problems, and even takes care of your general health. Now, I consider this as a modern scientific breakthrough of DXN because no company in the whole world has ever thought of combining these 2 superior products, the mushroom and the revered fruit that is pineapple, to come up with these very good products. So why, you ask me now, why was pineapples used and why not other fruits? We have so many fruits here in the Middle East. Well, it's because of the bromelain that is contained in the pineapple. What is it? It is a proteolytic enzyme. Prefix proteo, from proteins. It digests the proteins that you eat from your diet. It will break down these proteins to become amino acids. And so you will always have these amino acids prepared to become proteins in the future if you need it. So you will ask me now, doctor, will I get the same effect if I just take pineapples from the market and then just eat Cordyceps, which I buy from the service center. And then I will just shake my body, and they will combine inside and will become Cordypine. The answer is no, because what DXN actually utilizes is the core of the fruit. It is this white thing in the middle. What we eat only is the yellow portion. DXN utilizes this white. It actually removes the yellow portion, because in the white core of the
Okay. So, how's the lectures? May natutunan ba kayo, mga petals? Or tinulugan nyo lang? So, are you still alive? Alive and kicking eh. Gising pa ba kayo? So, thumbs up dyan. Kaway-kaway. Kaway-kaway dyan. Loud and clear ba ako, mga petals? Kaway-kaway. So, mag-start na tayo. So, be ready. Yung mga sa Facebook mo, Miss RC. Are you, wala na? Did you turn off? The one? Yeah. So, ready na ba kayo? Thumbs up. Wow. Yung white pala ng pineapple yung mas importante. Yeah, tingnan mo, napaka-informative, di ba? Okay. So, yeah. Okay, let's do the, anong gusto nyo gawin natin? Share nyo muna. Share. Okay. Magku-Q&A muna tayo dyan sa pinanood natin para fresh pa. Diba? Fresh pa. Mga nag-take down notes ba kayo? Sino yung mga nag-take down notes dyan? Nag-notes kayo? Okay, ako nga, nag-notes ako eh. Parang hindi ko nakikita si Miss Rhea.
Kanina nandyan siya.
Very informative and I gained a lot of learningness. Of course, kahit ako eh. Diba? Learning is earning. See? Sabi sa inyo, libre na yung lecture. You don't need to like, diba yung iba? O registration fee, it's 100 pesos. Diba? Bago ka makaano. Napaka-informative niyan. Doctor siya. Yeah. Dr. How. Madali kasi intindihin. Marami silang mga speakers, mga doctor, but pinili ko siya kasi clear yung kanyang explanation. Diba? Alam ko naman, mga petals ko dyan, matatalino yan eh. Mana yan kay Tita Rose. Diba? Mga petals, matatalino yan eh. Tama ba? So, mag-start tayo para makarami tayo. So, share nyo sa yung mga nasa FB, share nyo, papuntahin nyo sa YouTube para masaya tayo. Diba? So, share nyo yan. Share nyo na. So, magra-raffle na ulit tayo. Maglalaro na ulit tayo. Ano unahin natin? So, what's in the box muna? Ano gusto mo, Miss RC?
Give me 2 seconds.
Give me 2 seconds, sabi niya. Gusto mo, 5 seconds na eh. Diba? Pam 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 pararam, pam pam. Wala ba tayong music dyan? Yeah. Something went wrong. Anong nangyari sa computer mo? So, mga petals. Ano yung, dun sa pinanood natin na lectures, ano yung tumatak sa inyo? Sige nga, basahin ko nga mga notes nyo. Ano yung na-retain dun sa isip nyo, dun sa pinanood natin? Di ba meron yung isang makikita mo na, yun agad, maalala mo. So, Q&A daw para fresh pa. Of course, sana may question, Tita, from past live. Ikaw, sabi niya, sana may question, Tita, from past live ng DXN. Why? Yeah.
May notes siya.
May notes ka, no? We'll see, Kenneth. Yeah. Yeah. So, anuhin natin muna, prioritize natin yung nanood ngayon. Kasi, syempre, nag-ano sila eh. So, share it, share it, share it. Yeah. Tungkol po sa mga fatty and healthy foods, that's good. Be healthy. We should know what foods to eat. Yes, that's right. The centerpiece product of the company. Wow, naman. The centerpiece product of the company. Yeah. About sa health revolution. That's because sabi sa'yo, matatalino yung mga petals ko eh. Diba? So, yeah. Naayos niya pa yung ano niya kasi doon tayo yun ang basis natin yung kanyang desktop. Para, kasi kahit itong tablet ko, late din siya eh. Sa cellphone, late din. So, yun doon tayo sa magbe-base. Harap dito, harap doon. Umaaura ang Tita Rose. Umaaura ako. Harap dito, harap doon. Yeah. So, klaro ba yung ang tawag nito? Okay na? Naayos pa ni Miss RC.
Masarap talaga ang DXN coffee.
Exactly. Hindi lang DXN, napakarami nilang products.
Hindi lang DXN?
Sorry. Hindi lang coffee. Oh my. Sorry lang. Tao lang. Nagkakamali. DXN can cure diseases and make us nawalay. Retracted. Good, amazing pharmacy. Diba? Binabasa ko pa, Kenneth, niretract mo naman. Ikaw talaga, Kenneth, niretract mo naman. God Amazing Pharmacy. God Amazing. Hi, Kapetals, Rhea. Oh, ayun na si Rhea. Masaya yan si Rhea. In short, macharap talaga ang DXN coffee. Madami pang good benefits. Yeah.
Share it on Facebook as well.
Share nyo na sa Facebook. Sige na, para makapag-umpisa na tayo, okay? Huwag kayong selfish. Gusto nyo, i-share nyo sa iba para manalo din sila. Kayo naman eh. Huwag nyo, so, Q&A muna tayo, Q&A. Para makarami na tayo.
What's the rule? Can you please explain?
Ano bang, ang rule natin, okay, ulitin ko, huwag kayong mangulit, hintayin yung dumating ang price nyo. Because definitely dadating naman talaga yan. Di ba? So what's the point na magpupuyat kayo, magpupuyat ako, for what? Di ba? So, dadating yan. So, wag lang kayong mangulit. Di ba? Huwag kayong mag-message sa akin ng ma-hurt si Tita Rose. Di ba? Huwag kayong mag-message ng...
Kaya mag-message ng ibibigay mo pa ba?
Ibibigay mo pa ba? O ano?
Maghihintay pa ba ako? O
Wow.
scam ka lang?
Aywan ko, I'm not too sure parang na-scam daw siya. Imagine, na-scam siya. Mga petals.
Kasi baka may nasalihan na siya before.
Yeah.
Right? Nanalo siya and then like she didn't get anything.
Yeah.
So ngayon ano na siya
Yeah, so feeling niya ata na-scam siya ni Tita Rose. Yeah, nasad naman ako. Sad ako noon talaga, to be honest. Nung binabasa ko 'yon, ayoko na nga. Sabi ko sa kanila, bahala kayo. Di ba? So, yung mga naka 1 year na tayo, mga petals, di ba? So,
100 pesos na scam.
sino nagsabi? Sino yan?
So,
100 pesos. Yeah. Kaya nga sabi ko, nalungkot ako talaga. No? Kala ko nga
much po ang price niya? 100.
Ayun na nga, 100 ba?
Yeah, and like that's why it's like even more, like upsetting. Like how come you're like complaining so much for 100?
Hindi ko na matandaan actually kung 100
It is
nga eh.
100 because I
Sinab-
remember writing it down.
Sabi ko nga kay Miss Gcass, minessage ko na talaga siya. Pwede ba please? Kasi sabi ni Miss Gcass, na nagkaroon ng, ang tawag nito, yung sa pagta-transfer nga, may limit or whatever. Sabi ko nga, hindi ko alam kung anong kalakaran ng Gcass dyan or whatever. Sabi ko, please, kung kailangan mo padalhan mo na ng ang tawag doon, expedite. Western Union or mas mahal pa yung, yun?
Laki ng pangangailangan nun, ha?
Huwag kayo mag-comment ng negative ha, huwag kayong ganyan. Sinasabi ko lang sa inyo para walang uulit sa inyo. Kaya padala mo ng Western Union or yun yung
Bank transfer?
no, bank transfer pa 100 pesos. Ano ba yung ibang method ng padala? Western
Cash on
Union.
delivery?
Hindi yung
Express pay?
hindi, meron pa yung isa yung Tagalog ang pangalan eh.
Cebuana, no?
No, hindi Cebuana, yung parang mga ganyan. Basahin mo, anak.
Remitly.
Ano? Oh, Palawan. Oh, Palawan. Palawan, tingnan mo, alam nung alam ni Papa, Palawan. Palawan, di ba? Inunan na niya talaga. Unahin mo na to, please. Gawan mo ng paraan.
Yung pang cake ko nga last time, ang smooth ng transaction ni Miss Gcash.
Yeah. Magpasalamat nga dapat yung kay Miss Gcash kasi pumapayag siya. Sipin nyo, ha? Nakikihingi ako ng favor. Anyway, so let's start.
Wait,
Yes.
the rules. Like, how are you gonna win?
Okay, so for every 3 correct answers, okay, you will win a certain prize. Okay?
What's the price?
What's the prize? Since our topic and the lectures is about DXN, gusto ko subukan nyo ang DXN products. Ngayon, kung ayaw nyo, di wag. Tanungin nyo yung mga nakagamit na, and you know how much it costs for just 1 coffee? 600 pesos. Compared to your 100 pesos. So, how's that?
100 pesos na
100 pesos na Gcash. That's 600 pesos. Meron pa yung isa is 800 pesos. So, Cordyceps. So, yun. Gusto kong maanhan nyo. Okay? Tapos kasi yung mga nanalo na nung una, I think, if I'm not mistaken, yung price nila na pinadala sa kanila is almost 5,000 pesos? Hindi na masama, 5,000 pesos. Registered na sila, may product pa sila, nakapag-umpisa na sila, cost is almost 5,000 pesos. Okay? Meron na kami, nag-create na kami ng grupo dun sa mga nanalo kasi magkakaroon kami ng separate na training, rigid training. Kasi kailangan natin, sabi ko, I keep repeating to you guys, hindi ko kayo tuturuan humingi ng isda. Gusto kong turuan kayo kung paano mangisda. Okay? Mahirap kasi paano pag wala na si Tita Rose na nagbibigay ng isda. Alam ko naman marami kayong masasalihan na raffles. But gusto ko, pag wala na ako, hindi nyo ako makakalimutan. Diba? Si Tita Rose nagturo sa akin ng mangisda. Gusto ko, yeah. Kasi katulad kanina ba yun o kagabi? Hindi ko na maintindihan kasi late na ako natulog, maaga akong bumangon. I was watching yung 22nd year anniversary ng DXN dyan sa Pilipinas. Remember last time, 28 years. Kung mapapansin mo kasi yung video na pinanood natin, old na yan. Kaya sabi niya, narinig ko kanina, like 6 or 8 years. Pero old kasi yung video niya. Pinili ko siya kasi very clear yung presentations niya. Gusto ko sa mga beginners like you guys, gusto ko maintindihan nyo yung product, kung paano siya nagbe-benefit sa atin. Kasi tandaan nyo, it's not just the business. Kasi kung wala yung product, wala tayong business. Tandaan nyo yan. Kasi yung iba, tandaan nyo, may mga tao na nag-share, nag-i-invite, wala silang product eh. Huwag kayong masilaw sa biglang pera na magiging milyonaryo ka in a span of 1 week, 2 weeks. Huwag po kayong masila. That's too good to be true. Sabihin na natin totoo, but then what comes next, right? So you have to be very careful pag sumasali kayo dyan sa mga ganyan. So, okay. So, klaro ba yan? Klaro, I want a thumbs up sa inyo. Kung hindi kayo agree, wala akong magagawa.
So if you don't want the
If
price,
you don't want the
it's
price,
fine.
that's fine. Di ba?
Give it to someone who wants.
Yeah. Hindi ko naman kayo pipilitin eh. Di ba? Mabuti nga yun eh. Kung sino yung mga interesado, then well and good. See you at the top.
Ano bang price ang interested silang makuha?
Hindi na, interested. Mamaya na pagka, sabi ko nga, for every 3 correct answers, may prize kayo. Okay? Basta galingan nyo na lang. Minsan naman si Tita Rose, very generous yan eh. Minsan lang yan ah.
Masaya.
Hindi, sabi ko nga sa inyo, ang blessings dumadating yan, unexpectedly. Palibit kong sinasabi sa inyo, huwag nyo i-expect, huwag nyo isipin na si Tita Rose maraming pera. No, wala akong pera. Tandaan nyo yan, wala akong pera. Baka isipin nyo, ganito, ganyan. No. Ulit-ulitin ko sa inyo.
Milyonarya si Tita.
Wala akong pera.
Galing lang po sa sweldo yung
We always live by faith. Tandaan nyo yan. May mga... Ayokong umiyak.
Char! May tissue na.
Sana tissue na. Tissue. Ay, mali. Mali yun. Tissue na.
Why are you crying?
Hindi, joke lang kayo naman. Hindi. Di ba? Maririnig tayo ng kapit. Di ba? Hindi. Baka kala nung iba marami. No. Sabi nga
Tapos baka MMK yarn.
share your blessings. Share your blessings, di ba? Share your blessings. Tingnan mo, may mga, hindi mo ina-expect yung blessings, bigla na lang dumadating, di ba? May tatawag sa'yo, may ganito, ganyan. Iniisip mo pa lang, sana gusto ko ng ganito, bigla na lang dumadating, di ba? Kaya sabi ko, siguro ito rin yung kasi di ba natatandaan nyo from yung illustration ko last time, yung blessings, hindi pa nga ulit tayo nakakapag about spiritual But anyway, one of these days. So, one at a time. So, yung spiritual blessings na shinare ko sa inyo last time, right? Ang tawag nito, na kailangan mong bawasan, i-share mo sa iba para bigyan ka uli ni Lord. Pero kung hino-hoard mo yan, na gusto mo ikaw lang, kaya kayo, i-share nyo tong video natin sa FB, sa YouTube, para lahat din sila maka-experience din, malay mo.
Mga selfish na wawala.
Oo, yeah. I-share nyo para sila rin ma-experience din nila, mabigyan din sila kung lucky winner sila, di ba? Kaya wag nyo sabihin na kayo lang ng kayo. No, dapat i-share nyo. Sabihin ni Lord, ito si ganito, share siya ng share, papanalunin ko nga ito. Di ba? Okay, so much for that. Masyado na tayong maraming sinasabi. Okay, let's go. So, loud and clear? Klaro ba sa inyo? Thumbs up? Then we will start. So, si Miss RC ang magta-type ng question. Ikaw na mag-type ng question para yung answer, at saka ang mananalo kung sino yung una after do sa question ni Miss RC.
Okay.
Hindi na tayo gagawin yung pang-5 sagot kasi yung iba, nangongopya na. Ayoko nang nangongopya kasi gusto kong maintindihan nyo yung pinanood nyo. Kasi kung hindi nyo naintindihan yung pinanood nyo, kung hindi nyo na, hindi nyo mai-share, at hindi nyo gagawin ng business. Okay? It's not just gusto nyo lang ma-price. Okay.
Notebook, please.
Notebook and everything. Bahala ka na dyan. Intindihin mo na yan. So, sabay tayong nanood. Pinanood ko na yan dati. Sabay ulit tayong nanood para lang sa mga questions para sa inyo. Okay? So, ikaw na rin magsusulat ng winner dyan sa site, sa kabilang sa...
Can't you just like...
Here? Oh, malabo ba? Mahina?
No, I mean like, can you just ask it here?
Magtatanong na lang. Hindi na itatype?
Yeah.
O, sige.
So it's like easier.
Okay. Tinatamad siyang mag-type. So, tinatamad. So, kailangan ko mag-hire na ako ng may bagong, Miss Assistant dyan. Tinatamad siya mag-type. Bilisan niyo mag-apply. Okay. Okay. So, mag-start na tayo ng questions. Pag sinabi kong go, saka pa lang kayo hindi yung muna lang siguro ng go. Magta-type siya ng go, saka kayo magsasagot after nun, para malaman natin kung sino yung una. Okay. So, number 1 questions. Mamaya may mga tayo eh. Asa na ba? Tingnan mo. First question.
Ready? Thumbs up.
Name of our speaker. Complete name.
Did he introduce himself?
In-introduce niya ba?
Kenneth Reginald D. Howe.
Okay. So, di ba for every three correct answers, we have to... Asa na ba yung ano?
You can like just write it here.
Mhm.
Or no, you can just write it there. So
Saan yung
it's like
pencil ko? Ikaw na mag, ano, dyan sa ano. Sa... Kuha ka dyan na isang extra sheet ng papel. Mhm. Oh, na Kenneth Galing siya, nanood siya. Si Kenneth. Tandaan mo, Kenneth I trust you guys. Kahit hindi ko siguro maisulat, kayo naman ang ano. Kenneth. Naka-1 na siya.
Let me just
Okay.
give you a bathroom break.
Okay. Talaga si Miss RC, tinatamad mag-type ngayon, mag-CR pa. Intermission. Okay. Kenneth, naka-number 1 correct answer na siya. Sino kaya ang susunod? So, next question. Tingnan nyo. Pati ako nag-aral, which is okay naman kasi nare-refresh din yung aking ano. Okay. Miss RC, make it fast. So, yung mga nasa FB page po natin dyan, lipat po kayo sa YouTube para po kayo mag-qualify sa ating raffle. Question and answers, Q&A, Q&A, question and answer, and meron po tayong what's in the box. Okay, next question. According to Dr. Howe, our blank is the best doctor. Our blank is the best doctor. May nakasagot na ba? Wala pa nakasagot. Our blank. Go na.
Health,
No.
body,
Yes. Wow, ang galing naman. Kenneth uli. Body. Excuse me. Gusto niya talagang maging part ng negosyo. Okay. Isa na lang, Kenneth. Isa na lang.
be part of the.
Huh?
He's not gonna be part of the negosyo for this. He's just gonna get.
Oo, yeah. So, you never know. Malay mo naman, sabi ko nga sa inyo, minsan si Tita Rose nagiging generous Diba? Malay mo, diba? Galing. So, Kenneth 2 points. One more para meron na siyang qualified na okay. Okay. So, Ganoderma is called blank in Japanese. Ganoderma is called blank in Japanese. Ganoderma is called blank in Japanese.
Mushroom, red mushroom, lychee, lindsay, yangtze, mushroom, miracle, lindsay, red mushroom.
Binanggit niya yan dyan. Binanggit pa rin natin nung last time. Binanggit ni... Oh,
Reishi, Rexaville. Oh,
no. So, should we consider... Wait.
Reish.
Should be correct spelling ba?
Yeah.
Should be correct spelling.
Yes. Oh, there you go.
Who?
Loriza is Sidro.
Wait, nasan si Loriza?
Over here.
Yes, Loriza. Correct answer, correct spelling. Kenneth, wait, Loriza. Loriza Isidro. 1. Okay. So, okay. So, galing yung mga dyan. Okay. Di ba meron din sa...
Yes. No.
Okay. No, meron na... never mind. Okay. So, next. Dun sa, okay. According to the lecture of Dr. Howe, sabi niya, if you guys watch carefully, it's sinabi niya na our body contains blank of cells. How many blank of cells? How many?
Number?
Yeah. How many blank of cells?
4.
No.
7.
No, napakaunti niya.
Trillion.
Okay.
179.
No, trillions is correct.
Oh, okay.
Nestle.
Nestle got it.
Nestle. 1. Okay. Okay. Blank.
What do you mean blank?
Teka muna. Teka muna. Naghahanap nga ako ng madaling question para sa inyo. Yeah. The Ganoderma's important characteristic. Ano yung
What is
Ganoderma's important characteristics?
Go.
Dalawang ano yung salita?
Dalawang 2 words.
2 words. Mhm.
9. Oh,
Ano?
She's late.
Sinong 9?
Like it's from the other.
Si Jane. Okay.
Immune system.
Nakko, meron isa. Pero dalawang words yon. Dalawa siya.
Yung immune system ah.
No, that's not the right answer.
Antioxidant.
Dalawang
Miraculous
word.
skin.
Dalawang
Or
word.
Immune system. Boost
Oh,
immune
Nestle. Got it.
Powerful antioxidant.
Yes.
Oh,
Nestle. Oh,
Nestle
nakadalawa na
2
siya.
points.
Nakadala na siya.
Where are you from again, Nestle?
Taga saan ka daw, Miss Nestle? Miss RC is asking. Okay.
Nestle is
Okay. So, dun sa lecture ulit, may sinabi siya na Ganoderma contains, 4 yung sinabi niya, 4. Just give 1. 4 yung sinabi niya. Ganoderma contains blank, 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 and blank. I only need 1. Ganoderma contains blank, 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 and blank.
antioxidants,
No.
fluid,
No.
oxidant,
No.
oxidants, polysaccharide,
Yes. Oh, sino yon? Nestle. Woo! 3 na siya. So, meron na siyang isang ano. Naka-isang prize na siya. Oh. Okay. So,
Ano
yan.
gusto mo, Nestle?
Mamaya na natin
Coffee?
pag-usapan yan. So, naka-ano na siya dyan. Malay mo mapunta yan. So, okay na siya. Okay. Next. Yeah. So, meron ka ng isang prize yon. Isang prize na yon. Okay. Polysaccharides. Okay.
Are you keeping this score?
Yeah, ito. Sinusulat ko. Okay. Okay. How many percent of caffeine meron ang DXN coffee? How many percent of caffeine?
Low.
How many percent?
7. 48.
Ano 48? Meron na si Nestle.
Wow,
Siyang naman yan.
Nestle.
0.06.
Oh. Correct.
Yeah.
Nestle.
Wow. Gusto niya talagang maging negosyante ng DXN. Meron na siyang isang price na eh. Okay. Okie. Next questions. Blank considered food for the eyes. Blank food for the eyes. Ano siya? Good listener siya. Good So,
I love listening talaga sa mga syempre teacher siya eh.
ay, teacher naman pala.
Nestle.
Vitamin A. Wow.
Oh, ayan.
Wow. So, nakadalawa na uli siya?
Yeah.
Siya lang bang nanood at nakinig? Ha? Teka muna, mga petals. Natulog ba kayo?
No, mabilis yung internet niya.
Mabilis ang internet niya. Oh, baka mapunta na sa kanya ang grand prize ngayon, ah. Ang raffle, ah. Okay. Kenneth, where are you? Natulog ka, no? Okay. Nakadalawa agad siya. Pahirapan natin.
Oh, wow.
Blank is called cleaning, pushing toxins out from the body. Blank is called cleaning, pushing toxins out of the body. Ano yung term doon? What do you call that term?
Nagpapatulog kay baby si Sheila. Oh, patulog ka muna sa baby Sheila.
Nakinig po talaga ako.
Killer T cells.
Oh, detoxification. Wala na, uwian na si...
Nag-notes ka ba?
Wala na, oh. Dalawa na yung ano niya. Dalawa na yung price niya, oh.
Okay.
Nestle.
Two products.
2 products. Eh, pag nakakaya, baka mamaya maging ano siya. Okay. We'll see later. Wow. Galing naman niya. Nakadalawang ano na siya, oh. Dapat pala for every 10 correct. Joke. Joke lang, Nestle. Okay.
Ba't ang galing?
Ang galing niya, di ba?
Lahat ata sinulat.
Yan,
nag-notes po ako. Sobrang gusto ko ng mga topics na yan.
So, interesado ka rin ba sa negosyo? That's my question.
Kaya mo bang magbenta ng ano?
No, it's not really the benta. You know what? It's like, yung benta that's napakalit na part lang yan, pero more on, Okay, next.
Sa akin, hindi pa tapos question, may nasagot na.
Sino? Sino sabi?
It's the internet. Bagal ata.
So, which one is correct? Which one is correct? Tiger's tail, lion's mane, lion's tongue, eagle's wing. Which one is correct?
Again?
Tignan nga natin. Nawala daw ang net nila ni Rosel. Wow, Kenneth! Nakatatlo si Kenneth. Nakaisa na si Kenneth. Good, Kenneth.
Eagle sweet.
Huwag kayo manghula, papaloy.
So, Kenneth has...
One prize na siya.
Oh, okay.
One prize na.
You're keeping, like...
Yeah, I have. Nakalista yan. Nakalista. Tsaka hindi tatandaan naman nila. Di mag-backcheck sila later on. Okay. Asan yung cellphone kong
Where's
isa?
Paya?
Wait. Nasaan yung isang cellphone? Yan, hindi ba tumatawag yung ano?
Nothing. I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's not on silent, right?
Okay. Diniscuss din niya yung about yung risk ng diabetes, right? Yung sa mga yes. O, kung nakinig kayo, yung pinakahuling part na yun, yes. Kung meron kayong 2 to 4 yes, anong risk yan? Anong risk? 2 to 4 yeses, anong risk meron kayo?
Are you talking about, like, the risks?
Risk. Ayoko sabihin na kung anong-ano kasi makukuha na nila agad ang sagot eh. Yeah, alam nila kung nakinig sila.
Mild, lower risk, diabetes, modified, moderate, mild risk,
Moderate. Sino nakasagot ng moderate?
Roselle.
Roselle, moderate. Okay, so nakaisa na si Roselle. Felix Mania. Kasi may isang Roselle, di ba? So, 1. Okay.
No, the other one's Rochelle.
Rochelle ba? Okay. Okay. Ito pa, characteristics din ng Ganoderma. 'Di ba kanina powerful antioxidant. 'Yun yung pinaka-important characteristics niya. Pero meron pang isa siyang sinabi. Ganoderma is an blank. Ganoderma is an blank. Arriba, go, arriba.
Free radicals. Miraculous king of the earth.
No.
Cordyceps.
Oh, meron na.
Adaptogen.
Adaptogen.
Nestle.
Nako, another set na naman siya.
Nestle.
Isang ano na naman siya. An adaptogen. Okay.
So how many prices does Nestle have now?
Dalawa, pero meron pa kasi pag nakumpleto niya tong isa.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Doctor, kalimutan ko how, mention also that blank considered the soldiers, the military, the security, police, and so forth and so on. Blank considered the soldiers, military, security, army, guard, marines, and so forth and so on.
Immune system.
Yes. Sino yun?
Nestle.
Oh my gosh. Ikaw na. Mag-break ka kaya muna, Nestle. Mag-CR ka. give chance to other, please. Mag-CR ka muna or ano. Uminom ka muna ng tubig. Okay. Sundan na natin. Doon din sa part na yon. Diba? Ano ang meron yung iba? Ano yung, what meron sila in common? Those ano yung meron sila na common? Binanggit diba? Ano yung meron sila? Yung soldiers, military, security, marines, police. Anong meron sila?
Sila employed ng government.
No. Target daw.
That's right. Lahat sila employed ng government.
Ano lahat sila employed ng government? Security. No. Anong meron sila? Sabi niya, they have ganito, ganyan. Natawa si Nestle, anti-invaders. No.
Toxin, cells.
Anong meron sila? Yung mga soldiers. Ano pang meron sila? Yung mga military. No, meron silang ano.
Mutant cells.
No.
Mouse cells. Mutant cells.
Ano siya? Parang,
Kill tumor. Killer T-cell.
pagka pumapatay ka, anong ginagamit mo? O, diba? Sinabi ko na yon ha?
Power.
No. Hindi lang pumapatay pala. Parang ano mo siya. Ayan, sinasabi ko na meron na. Gun. Kenneth. Gun. Kenneth, tama?
Yes.
It's Kenneth. Okay. Dun din, sa party na yon dun din, meron siyang sinabi about immune system na kakaiba dun sa the rest of the group ng military. Ano siya? Go. Pag nakinig lang naman kayo, andun lahat ng sagot. Nakinig kayo, nag-take down notes.
Small cells.
No, sinabi niya yon. Diba? Yung iba kasi pare-pareho sila, mga military. Meron siya isa.
Janitor.
Good. Oh, Rhea, janitor. Lagot kayo. Yan na, si Rhea.
Yan na, nagsisimula ng ating
Ayan, sisimula na si Rhea.
champion.
Defending champion. Janitor. Kill two more. Kenneth kill two more ka dyan. Okay. So, binanggit din niya, yung meron product, ang DX end, na merong, sasabihin ko na lang yung product, na, wait, paano ko ba iyaan ito? Babalik rin ko na lang. Kasi gusto ko okay. In common, sa mga common na lipstick, okay. Dun sa mga common na lipstick, anong meron sa lipstick na hindi maganda, na hindi good? Hindi ko pwedeng sabihin kung ano siya kasi ayun malakukuha nila agad yung sagot eh. Ano yung meron sa lipstick na hindi, it's negative. Kenneth, it should be negative. Okay. Okie dokie. Miss RC, halika na. Sinong tama?
Ganoderma.
No, umpisahan mo yung ano, should be correct spelling, ah.
Yes.
Anong?
Or metal, lead, toxic, lead, Ganoderma, lead, chemical, lead.
Correct
What is the
spelling.
correct answer?
Lead. That
Lead?
should be the correct answer.
Nestle got it.
Correct
Yes,
answer.
the first correct answer / correct.
Yes. Dapat tama ang ating spelling kasi by the time na you guys will share the product or will share the business, dapat alam nyo rin kung ano yung tamang terminology, tamang spelling, tamang everything. Okay? Para at least alam nila na tayo ay nag-aaral, umattend tayo ng mga lectures and seminar. Okay? So, always, very, anong tawag nito, be mindful of the spellings. Okay? So, sino yung tumama? Nestle?
Yes, ma'am.
O, nakatatlo na siya. 3 sets na siya ng prize.
Tatlong prizes?
No. Wala na, magra-raffle na to. Magiging na siya, isa na siya sa Okay. Next.
There's Aya. There's not here.
Anong oras na ba? What time is it? It's 6:54. Oh, magsi-7 na. Okay. So, I think for this one, so much for this. Para magbunta naman tayo sa what's in the box. Kasi yung iba inaantok na dyan eh. We will have a continuation of this tomorrow. Yeah, about the products itself. Okay? Para yung mga, kasi unfair din naman. So, we give them, chance dun sa iba na nagpatulog ng bata, na lobat. So, they have time to rewatch the video. And then,
Ulit ang question
yeah.
natin.
So, then bukas, ulit tayo. Diretso na tayo bukas sa Q&A tomorrow. Yeah? Hindi na, basta kayo na, panoorin nyo na yan. And then, yeah, kasi, alam ko yung iba, nalobat, nawala ng internet. So, watch in the box na muna tayo. Kasi, watch in the box. Watch in the box. Okay? Okay ba kayo dyan? Yes or no? Kung ayaw nyo, di uwian na, matulog na tayo. Okay ba kayo dyan? Please, let me know if you're okay. So, nakatatlong na siya, si Kenneth. Tandaan mo, Kenneth, continuation tayo bukas, ha? Meron ka ng 4 correct answers. So, yung tatlo mo is 1 na yun. Si Loriza Isidro, meron siyang 1. Nestle, nakatatlo siya na correct. Nakasyam siya actually, so meron na siyang 3 prize. Okay? Rosel 1, Rhea 1.
Wala daw kuryente sa kanila bukas.
Walang kuryente, sino?
Rhea.
Why? Bakit walang kuryente?
What time po bukas?
Same time. Ganito rin siguro. Ano bang time nang gusto nyo prefer sa inyo? Let me know. Mas okay ba sa inyo yung ganitong oras? Kasi ang alam ko sa inyo, pag-araw kayo, busy kayo eh. Yung mga nag-aalaga ng anak. Diba? At least kung gabi, natulog na sila, nakaka-concentrate kayo. So, let me know. Anong prefer nyo yung time?
Ganitong oras.
Yeah, kasi bukas is like Sunday night, right? Yeah, Sunday night sa inyo.
Hapon po. 2 p.m.
Okay, anong time ang gusto nyo? 2 p.m.? Asan ba ako ng 2 p.m. tomorrow? 2 p.m.?
Gabi yun.
Gabi ng Sunday? No.
Gabi ngayon.
Mamaya? Sige, kung okay kayo, pwede rin naman ako.
Hapon po.
Hapon? O sige, kung 2 p.m.
May pasok na paggabi.
Okay. Sige, sure, no problem.
May
So,
pasok na kinabukasan. Gusto nila matulog ng maaga.
so alas 12 ng hating gabi? Ganun ba yun? Dito sa atin? 12? Or 8?
No.
10.
Let's make it like 9 p.m. here. So it's 1
9.
p.m. there.
O sige, 1 p.m. Diyan sa inyo.
Is that right? So 9 p.m. is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1.
Okay. Sige. Okay, no problem. Okay kayo dyan, 1 p.m.? Tapos na kayo magsimba siguro ng mga time na yon. 1 or 2 p.m.
Let's just make it 1 p.m.
1 p.m. tomorrow. Okay? Kasi meron din naman kaming church ng Sunday. So, yeah. Baka matulog lang ako sa church, mapagalitan ako. Tinulugan yung preaching, So, tomorrow, 1 p.m., cool? Thumbs up. Go. Thumbs up. Magma-what's in the box na tayo. So, yeah. So, we have like siguro mga 15-20 minutes. 1 p.m.? Okay, cool. 1 p.m. tomorrow. So, yeah. What's in the box? Miss RC, bilisan muna. So,
Oras ulit, tita.
no, 1 p.m. na lang tayo para mamayang 1 p.m. tayo bukas, okay? So, yung mga para 1 p.m. tomorrow. Shh. Opo, church, yeah. 1 p.m., 1 p.m., okay? Kasi mahirap din bumangon ng maaga. Mahirap, diba? Tapos pupunta kami sa church ng aantukin ako. Tama, 1 p.m. Okay. Ano ba to?
No, that's for the raffle.
Raffle pala to. So, nilagay mo na yung mga qualified. Oh, raffle pala. Okay. Yun na lang, what's in the box? What's in the box tayo?
Nasaan yung mga box ko?
Yung box mo, what's in the box? Kasi, magsi-7 na, may appointment ako ng 7:30.
I have no box.
You don't have box? Yung box nung
Trash.
No. Yung box nung... Asan ba yun? Yung box nung yung coach?
I got rid of the boxes.
Tinapon mo na eh. Yan. Yan. Yan pala. Yung sa MK. Yan na lang yung sa MK. Maliit yan. Tanggalin mo. Yan ba yung sa MK? Tanggalin mo. Okay. Sure. What's in the box? Pabisan tayo. Okay.
So, what's the price for that?
What's the price for this is, ganun din. Tuloy-tuloy na lang din. 3 answer din.
3 answer?
Yeah, oo. Ganun din.
No, let's make it 5, and 5 correct answers.
Oh, 5 daw. Sabi ni
Because like it's kind of unfair for like the ones who actually took notes.
doon.
Yeah.
O nga naman. So, kasi doon, kasi 3. Ito, 5 kasi madali lang to. Manghuhula kayo doon. Nag-aaral siya. So, 5 dapat para maka-avail kayo ng isang prize. Okay, 5. What's in the box? It's for ginagamit sa katawan. Go. Ginagamit sa katawan. Ginagamit sa katawan.
Yung box daw nila yan gamitin. Malaki.
Ginagamit sa katawan. Go.
Daming laman. Thank you.
Oh, di ba?
Lotion, dental floss, toothbrush, lotion.
Naku, malapit na yun.
Dental floss, comb, makeup, ballpen, lotion, marker. Bakit puro lotion?
Hindi siya lotion. Huwag na kayo mag-lotion.
Lipstick, shampoo, moisturizer, shirt.
Malapit na. May nagsumagot pero malapit na doon. So, para at least magka-idea kayo. Malapit na doon. Malapit na.
Toothpick,
Yan.
sunblock, sunscreen.
Sali ka? Malapit na. Bilisan nyo kasi may appointment ako ng 7:30 para makarami tayo. So, ginagamit siya. Bibigyan ko na kayo ng hint para makuha nyo. Mula dito lang, dito sa leeg, pataas. Oh, doon na kayo. Pataas, ha? Huwag na kayo kung saan yan. Mula leeg,
alcohol, body wash.
Body wash, dito na nga pataas, oh. Ang ginagamit siya.
Lipstick, toner, lipstick, toothpaste.
Malapit na doon,
foundation,
malapit na doon.
mouthwash, necklace, wig, eyeglass, shampoo, facial wash powder, soap, shampoo, eyeglasses, reading glass, lipstick, lip tint, mask, toothpaste, lipstick, facial wash, face foundation, liquid foundation.
Oh, nandito lang, oh. Tumingin kayo sa akin dito. Within this area, ginagamit. Oh, yan ha. Pag hindi nyo pa naman sinagot, huwag na kayo.
Toothpaste,
Dito lang, dito lang.
lip balm,
Ano? Give-
close
Close na dun sa ano. Basta dito lang.
Close to lip balm and lipstick.
Close to lip balm and lipstick. Oh, yan.
There you go.
Sino?
Rggl got it.
Ano?
Petroleum gel. Be exact. It is petroleum gel.
Ta?
Yes.
Rosel.
Rggl got
So,
it.
continuation, ano siya? Sa hiwalay natin yan dun sa
Yeah,
ano.
let's hiwalay it because
Sa,
it's a different one.
ang tawag nito, what's in the box. Okay, zero cell nakaisa kasi for, ano to for every 5 correct.
Yes.
So, cell 1. Okay, palitan mo na. Go! Bilisan natin para makarami tayo. Naantok na ako Okay, binibigyan ko lang kayong clue Ito, makikita sa kusina. Go! Makikita sa kusina. Go! Go! Makikita sa kusina. Sa kusina. Makikita sa kusina. Sa kusina. Sa kusina. Ano marker? Sa kusina. Marker.
Fork, pepper, gunting, kutsara.
Oh! Meron na. Roslyn Rivera. Kutsara! Roslyn Rivera. Isa. Next. Naku, kasya ba yan? Parang mahaba yan.
Pakita mo yung dulo.
Pakita ko yung dulo. Okay. Okay. Malit yung... what's in the box? Go. Kita nyo yung dulo. 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 Okay. Saan to makikita? Hindi to ginagamit sa katawan. Tumutunog siya. Bilisan nyo. Tumutunog siya. Tumutunog. 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 Kita nyo, nakalawit na yung dulo. Pag hindi nyo pa naman nakita, ano na to. Tumutunog siya. Ay, hindi ba pala tumutunog? Ginagamit pantunog.
Tumutunog yan!
Tumutunog ba to? Ano na, tignan mo dyan. Ginagamit siya sa music.
Nauna daw siya sa school. Loriza,
Ano? Mamaya, teka, wait.
Roslyn was the first one who came up here.
Dun sa ano, kasi ang basis natin yung desktop ni Miss RC, ha? Kasi sa akin, ilan nang nakamonitor sa akin. Yung mga nasa FB po, punta kayo sa YouTube. Kasi hindi po kayo makakwalify dyan mag-prize. Pasensya na po. Kung gusto nyo ma-qualify, masali sa aming mga raffles, Q&A, and what's in the box, punta po kayo sa YouTube natin. Okay. So, ano siya, ginagamit siya sa...
Bluetooth,
No.
speaker,
No. Sa music.
radio.
Ayan na, lumulusot siya.
What's a beater?
Yung beatbox,
Earphone.
No.
Harmonica.
No. Meron nang malapit na. Sino na?
Headset.
Ipalo mo yan. Tutunog yan. Ipalo mo yan.
Mic. Microphone. Ukulele. USB.
Ipalo mo yan. Tutunog yan.
Drumstick.
Sino yon?
Ira Camille Cruz.
Okay.
Bago siya.
Bago yan okay. Eto siya.
1 point kay Ira Camille Cruz.
Bago ba siya? Ira?
Hi Ira, where are you from?
Ira Camille. Ira Camille.
Ira Camille.
Okay, next. What's in the box? Go, 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 go. Yan. Diba? Okay. What's in the box? What's in the box? Ginagamit siya sa school, sa office. No, ginagamit din to sa office, supplies, and everything. Ginagamit din to. Yeah. Kahit makuha...
Lingayen, Pangasinan.
Siguro yan. Lingayen, Pangasinan, palagay ko. Rhea. Sabi ko na si Rhea. Si Rhea ang sipag mag-invite. Yung iba dyan, tamad. Tamad. Okay. Bali, marami siyang
How old are you, Ira Camille?
Go na. Ano yung what's in the box? Meron na ba dyan? Meron na. Meron na. Tignan mo, Faith. Kahit anong klase na, wag mo na, basta, tignan mo.
Wait, I'm gonna look at the first.
Ang bilis nila talaga, Meron na Basta yung, na siya, general na niya. Sino? May nakita ako May nakita ako dyan.
Kaya.
Kaya?
Kaya.
Ano sagot niya?
Tape.
Kaya?
Yes.
Kaya. 1. Okay. Tape. Tingnan nyo Hindi na ako naghihigpit. Dapat yan, specific na tape. Anyway.
Dapat duct tape yan.
Dapat duct tape. Yeah, okay.
What else do you want?
Di bali may continuation tayo bukas. Mag-i-enjoy tayo kasi hindi na tayo manonood ng video. Panoorin nyo na lang ngayon. I-rewatch nyo siya. Kasi marami pang mga tanong doon. Hindi lang ako naging specific dahil mahirap yung Okay. More. Okay. What's in the box? This is like for safety. Ha? Last na. Tingnan mo, hinahintay na ako. Yeah. Hindi. Mga 10 minutes pa.
You can accumulate it for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. May continuation naman to, don't worry. Okay. Ito. For ginagamit natin, lalo na ngayon nag-pandemic. Pag hindi nyo pa naman ako.
Face mask.
Sino siya?
Laura Dacurin. Hi, Laura. You're new. Where are you from?
Okay. Face mask, Laura.
Tagasan po kayo, Laura.
Spelling ng Laura niya. Laura?
Yes.
Kasi Laura.
Laura Dacurin.
Dacurin?
Yes.
1.
Tagasan po kayo.
May continuation tayo bukas dito, ha? Okay. Next. Last 5. Last 5 na lang po. 5 na Ay, dami sulat ng kamay ko. Okay. Ano ito? Okay. Ito ginagamit din sa office, sa school. Sa office, sa school. Go. Sa office, meron to sa school. Yeah. Supplies ito, supplies. Sa office, sa school. Go. Sa office, sa school. Nasaan na yung go mo, Miss RC?
Ay, go na yan
Go.
Basta, go na sila.
Asa na? Baka may sumagot na dyan Gagamit sa sa school. Nope. Sa school.
Valenzuela, Laura's.
Meron na?
No.
Okay. Ano siya? Magaang lang siya. Magaang na magaang. Napakagaang lang nun. Nako. Wala. Magaang lang siya. Ano bang tawag dito exactly?
It's made of
Made of paper. Kita nyo? Made of paper. Made of paper. Asa na mga sagot? Made of paper. Meron na siya. Si Sheila. Tingnan mo nga. Sheila? Siya bang nauna?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Sheila
Sheila
Basa.
Basa. Envelope.
1 point.
Sheila Basa. Yeah.
Sheila
Last 4.
Basa. Sheila Basa.
Okay. Last 4. Yeah. Kasi malilate na ako sa appointment ko. Kita niyo naman. Ano ito? Pampa-beauty. Pampa-beauty ni Miss RC. Go. Pampa-beauty. Siyempre, sa mukha lang yan. More on face. Bahala na kayo. Pampa-beauty. Go. Pampa-beauty siya.
Foundation, lotion, lipstick, moisturizer. Kenneth got it. Eyeliner.
Ang Kenneth eyeliner. Basta pampaganda, nagunguna ka. Okay, Kenneth. Dito siya.
Congratulations.
Kenneth. 1. Okay, next. Kenneth, tapos na po. What is this? Ito, ginagamit din ni pampaganda rin, sabihin na natin.
Ginagamit sa katawan.
Sa katawan. Bahala na kayo. In general siya.
In general.
Okay? Kasama to dun sa mga binlog niya last time na puro ganon.
Na mga
Collection niya. Kung ano man ito.
Sa vlog ko yan.
In
Feminine
general.
wash, soap,
Meron na.
nail.
Sheila. Tingnan mo nga si Sheila Basa.
Sheila, perfume, correcto.
Sheila perfume. Okay. Last 3.
Last 3.
Last 2 na lang ata. Ito na ba? Last 2 na lang. Okay. Last 2. Nakadalawa ka na, Sheila. Okay. Next. Yeah, alam ko na yan. Yeah. Okay. Pampaganda rin. Ginagamit siya. Boom. Pampaganda. Ginagamit siya. Napakagaang niya. Ginagamit siya. Go. Go na. Sige na. Wala na nagtatype. Go.
Ang bilis na.
Go.
Contour lipstick, lotion, nail polish lipstick.
No. Meron na.
Where?
Rhea? Tingnan mo nga. Ay, no, Kenneth ata. Look.
No. It's Brea.
Rhea ba? Ano
Yes.
sagot niya?
Yes. Sponge.
Rhea.
For the makeup.
Baka sabihin nyo, pakita ko ha. Sabihin nyo, paborito ko na naman si Rhea. Ayan na. Rhea, sponge. Dalawa siya. Nakadalawa na ba siya? Isa pa lang siya dito. Oh, isa pa lang siya rito. Ibang set ito Rhea. Okay. Okay to. Saan ito ginagamit?
Panglamig.
Ginagamit to sa panglamig. May suot ito si Miss RC no isang gabi. May suot siya nito. Pero hindi ito yung suot niya. Kung nanood kayo dun sa
Ang kulay ang suot ko.
dun sa vlog ko nung nando kami sa labas isang gabi, nanood kami nung Christmas lighting, suot niya to. Suot niya to. Suot niya to. Tingnan mo nga, Miss Wawaw. Suot niya to.
Gloves, sweater, gloves, socks, scarf, face mask, gloves, scarf, mitten, medyas, bonnet, gloves, scarf, gloves, headband, hat, stocking, scarf, socks, jacket, scarf,
Hindi niya, kung
black
alam,
earmuffs. We're gonna give it to Sheila.
Sheila?
Yes. Earmuffs.
Ha?
Earmuffs.
Okay,
Can
Sheila.
you show it?
Oh. Sorry.
I was actually wearing brown, but
Hindi ito yung suot niya. Ito. Pero hindi ito yung suot niya, pero yun ang tawag. Kasi ibang kulay yung suot mo isang araw Sheila Basa?
yes.
Sheila. Oy, nakatatlo na si Sheila. Okay, 3. Last one. Last one na tayo mga petals. I have to go. Last one. Ano naman na ito? Ano? Ginagamit to sa loob ng bahay. In general, para bumango ang bahay. Dali, kasi magra-raffle tayo ng isang raffle na grand prize ng nung sa
Akala ko headband.
Oh, isa.
Black
Mhm.
ting spray, air
Okay.
freshener, air purifier, sanitizer, perfume,
Mhm.
air freshener, hanger, humidifier. Air
No.
Why is everyone saying
Sinisindihan to.
Lysol?
Anong lies?
Spray,
Sinisindihan.
powder, air freshener, Glade, air purifier.
Sinisindihan nga. Yup, meron na.
Deodorizer,
Meron na.
Scented candle.
Rhea.
Got it. Okay.
Sinisindihan. Tingnan nyo, pinamimigay na lang talaga. Ano pang gusto nyo? O, scented. Rhea. Okay, tapos na tayo dyan.
Okay, now we're gonna do the please.
Okay.
The tingin.
Ito yung mga qualified.
Nandyan pa yung pangalan nila Bea and Jane. So if you get them, just get them.
Mhm. Ito yung mga nag-qualify dun sa mga
Couple dogs.
carton. Okay? Ito yung isa. Kukuha lang ako ng isang winner for the sa raffle. Isa. Ngayon. Okay, isa. Isa ha, isang prize. Ito yung mga nag-qualify. Kaya yung mga nagtatanong paano sumali, watch the YouTube and then yung mechanics andon pinost naman ni Miss RC. Nasaan ang bukasan nito? Ito. Pinost naman ni Miss RC. So, yeah. Ayaw niyang mabonat kung kailan ka naman magmamadali.
Oh my God, in front.
Wait. Buksan mo nga Miss RC. Ikaw na lang kaya bumunot. Siya na lang bubunot. Okay. Bubunot na lang si Miss RC. Isa, ha? Para may madagdag. Okay. Yeah, kita niyo ba? Amina. Okay, give it to me. Bunot ako.
1, 2, 3, go. Who's the lucky person?
Wow! Talaga namang, ang papalad nitong mga tao na to.
Who is it?
Ang papalad
Who
nyo
is
talaga.
Show me!
Okay. Kung pakikita ko sa screen, mababasa nila, no?
Yes.
O, sige.
Pero baliktad ata.
Baliktad. Bahala kayo. Basahin nyo kung sige. Ayan. Kita nyo ba sa screen? I don't know. If you can, hawakan mo nga. Kita nyo sa screen kung sino yung winner. Yan yung mga sumusunod sa mga mechanics. Yan. Nakita nyo? Sino? Sabihin nyo nga kung nabasa nyo kung sino yung winner. Kung naandyan ka pa.
Hindi siya baliktad.
Hindi ba baliktad? Okay. Sino yan?
I don't know.
Kung ikaw yan, nandiyan ka, bibilang ako ng 5 kung naandyan ka pa, panalo ka. In count of 5, pag hindi ka nag-say present, you're disqualified. In the count of 5.
Malabo daw sa kanya.
Ha?
Malabo daw sa kanya.
Malabo?
Yeah.
Okay. The winner is Rggl Baldusano. Count of 10, mag-say yes ka. Pag umabot ng 1,
I'm here. Present po.
Andiyan pala siya. Okay. So,
Bukas ulit yung isa.
bukas isa lang ngayon. So, kasama ka na dun sa mga winners na nakaraan. So,
We're gonna get your information
Miss
and then yeah.
Miss RC will send you message. Kukunin yung mga information mo, i-register niya, and then the products and everything. And then, so dadating yung isang buong kit mo with the products and everything, your ID number, and isasama ka na namin dun sa kabilang grupo ng DXN Petals.
Yay!
Okay? So, happy ka ba, Miss Rosel? So, seryoso ka ba na gagawin mo ang business? If not, then ibigay na lang natin sa iba.
Pwede tayong bumunot ng iba
Kung ayaw, mabibunot na lang kami ng iba. Yes or no? Is that a yes or no?
Yes or yes?
Wala siyang sagot.
Nahintayin mo, naglo-load pa.
Naglo-load pa ba?
Yes po, arriba.
Arriba. Okay. So, yeah. Hintayin mo yan. So,
tomorrow, we're gonna have another Q&A. So,
same thing.
You can rewatch our live today to take notes just like Nestle. Kung gusto yung manalo kayo katulad ni Nestle.
Yeah. At saka kung gusto niyo manalo dun sa raffle, ang worth ng raffle is almost 5,000 pesos, guys. Diba? It's almost 5,000. You can ask those previous winners kung magkano yung na-receive nila. And not only that, kasi tingnan nyo, libre na lahat ng mga ano nyo. So, yeah. Okay? Sabi ko nga sa inyo, isang presyo lang ng kape worth 600 pesos. That's how, kasi pricey siya kasi yung benefit niya. Okay?
Organic kasi.
Yeah.
Siya yung cheap na ano.
Yeah, wala siyang mga, hindi siya synthetic, wala mga chemicals, pure organic. Okay? So, good luck and congratulations sa winners and good luck tomorrow. So, kung gusto niyo mapasali dun sa, kung gusto niyo sumama yung pangalan niyo rito, so just follow the mechanics. Okay?
Tita Rose FB page.
Tita Rose FB page. So, I have to go kasi may appointment ako. Okay? And good night. See you bukas ng alauna.
1 p.m. tomorrow.
1 p.m. tomorrow.
Sunday, 1 p.m.
Sunday, 1 p.m. Okay? So, mag-start tayo ng maaga para makarami tayo. Okay? So, watch uli nyo yung video kanina ni Dr. How kasi marami akong kukunin. Kasi kanina alam ko mahirap mag-take down notes nung nagmamadali. Ngayon, pwede nyo siyang balikan para makuha nyo yung mga ano. So, masyado lang akong ngayon, maluwag. But then, I have to, give you a chance to rewatch the video. Okay? Thank you and good morning, good night. God bless you all. See you then.